Hello, everybody. How are we all doing this wonderful evening? We have all kinds of wonderful people here with us today. We have Tom Barber saying that Steve is bad luck. We should ban him from the stream. Well, he might be bad luck, but I'm not going to ban him. We got Thomas Armstrong here. We got Steve from Mac84. Dana actually doing something. Trina is here. Dave is here from Dave's Vintage Apple Tech. Retro Fox, hello. We got Patrick Geis. Welcome. Adam is here. Anyone else? Oh, yes, that Hoser Retro Techie is here. Bruce from Brankus Creations is here. Wow, I'm getting the high-end people tonight. Holy crap. DJ Craze, and we got Dave from IBM Museum. So, hello, everybody. So, my camera looks like crap because it's pointed up at me. So you should be able to get a good view right up my nose. Oh, I'm sorry, Trina. I thought I did say your channel. And welcome, Trina, from Trina's Techno Babble. And, of course, we have to introduce our sidekick, Prada, Christopher Stanhope. How you doing, jerk? He is a very floofy thing.
I thought you were talking about me.
Oh, yeah, and that fucking jerk.
Thanks.
So, everybody introduce... Well, here I am going to introduce Steve from Mac84, who's going to join me in this wonderful shenanigans. And this is going to be the most fucked up stream anyone has ever seen in their life, because
hold my beer.
In this stream, you are going to see the exact opposite of anything normal. Tonight, of all nights, the very last day of June, Steve is going to work on a PC. And I'm going to work on a Mac.
Scary stuff, man.
Hell is freezing over. Cats and dogs living together. It's the end of the world as we know it.
Mass hysteria.
Hi, Eric.
I will. We will explain what's so special about this PC in a moment after I plug in all the wires.
And Steve's streaming from a PC too. Oh my God! Hell is freezing over.
That's because I refuse to move my Mac Pro.
Hey, Zodium.
Okay. Hold on to your butts.
So Steve is going to be working on an IBM, I do believe.
Yeah, we're going to have to lift that up in a second. That's not going to be fun.
What's this wee shit? You don't see my ass lifting that big ass thing.
That's exactly why it's going to be fun.
Trina said, we came, we saw, we kicked its ass. At least nobody got the whole reference.
Where the hell did I see that other HDMI cable?
Oh.
Hold, please.
Of course, Steve is trying to find something.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be a stream without it.
So, hopefully my air conditioner is not making too much noise. It's like 1,000,000 fucking degrees outside. I am not turning it off.
No, you sound good, man.
Okay.
Okay.
This is a pretty omnidirectional microphone, so.
I found it. Let's see if it actually works.
Well, we are crossing the streams tonight. We are really crossing the streams. Let me tell you.
I thought you said crossing the streams was bad.
No, Eric said never cross the streams. I was like, we are crossing the streams. We're really crossing
I'm just continuing the quote.
Oh.
All right, let's see if this wants to work here. Maybe.
Steve has a legitimate reason for doing this. Trust me. He will make it clear.
It may not be a good reason, but it's a reason. Right,
it's a reason.
Let's plug this into a PC I know was all set up first, just to test out this setup. As I waddle around here, behind the desks. Pay no attention to the man behind the desk.
Oh, you can blame me. Everybody blames me for everything, Tom. So don't feel bad.
That's half the fun.
I blame myself half the time. So there you go. Dave saw Steve's recap of the IBM WD336 SD drive. Yeah, well, unfortunately, that drive had a head crash not long after he did that.
But it was recapped.
But yeah, it was recapped. And I think, weren't you able to get some stuff off of it before the heads crashed?
I think I started a copy onto the zip disk.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's see if this does anything.
Which one is that? Is that the Vectra?
Yeah.
That's my HP Vectra right there that Steve got for me. He just doesn't know it yet.
Why did the scaler you give me, Mike, not work anymore?
Huh?
Why did the scaler you give back to me not want to work anymore?
It never worked for me.
Oh, it never worked?
No, I never used it. When I went to use it, yeah, it outputs garbage on the HDMI.
Well, I need to take everything off my desk and move the scaler. 1 second.
Art just got an 8 gig micro SD card from Amazon. It's clearly been opened and taped back up. Should I plug it in? Yes. You might have 8 gigs of porn. No, I gave it. So he gave it to me to use. I gave it back to him to fix.
I thought you gave it back to me because you found another one.
No, I gave it back to you to fix, you loser.
Well, I'm not fixing it.
Okay, fine. Well, see if I give it back to you again. So I'm in need of a scaler if anybody wants to float a donation this way. And that big brown pole right there, Steve said if I get $50 in super chats tonight, he'll dance on that thing.
Make it 100.
Okay, now it's 100.
I'm not that cheap.
I'm not gifting garbage, Retro Techie. I'm re-gifting garbage.
There's a difference.
There is a difference. Steve gifted it to me. I re-gifted it back to him.
This tower of crap is growing by the minute.
Oh my lord!
All right, let's. Oh wait, now it wants to turn on. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it turns on, but the output is junk.
Now I see what you mean.
You said you were going to put a new HDMI port on it because you thought maybe that's all it was.
Well, I'm just going to keep pushing buttons till it does something. Is this the disco hour here?
That's as good as it gets, dude.
Well, I'm seeing if I could remember what the setting was for the video output. Maybe it's stuck on a weird mode. Whatever. I don't have time to do it.
All right, Garth, have fun. We're going to do this until 10 o'clock Eastern time, so if you come back, we'll still be here.
Ow! We're almost done, I promise. Maybe.
But I haven't used this computer in so long, everything's trying to update all at once. I love it when that happens.
Okay. That should work better. There you go. All right, so I just want to make sure the scaler worked, and it does. Well, yay.
Oh, it does?
Well, the other one. I moved the other one.
Oh. Not the one I gave you.
No, that one. Oh. That's why I'm doing a weird. That's why there are two of them stacked.
Oh, okay. Well, when you said it worked, I thought maybe you were talking about the one I gave you. I'm like, damn it. So that figures I gave it back to you, and it freaking works.
No, I don't think it's going to do me that easy.
Yeah, we couldn't get that lucky.
Well, IBM Museum, I hope it works out well for you. All right, so let's bring out the big behemoth here that that Mike is. I'm going to hide the banners just so you can see it all. Everyone knows who the hell we are.
Oh, that's fine. I don't care. You can blow yourself up if you want.
They're going to want to see this.
You're never going to get that thing into a full frame. You'd have to like have that on the opposite side of the basement in order to get that in full frame.
Well, we're going to try.
Steve, you're going to hurt yourself.
I know I am.
Oh my God. You're fucking insane, dude. Easy. It's an antique. You might scratch the paint.
It's going to scratch my house. What are you talking about?
You drop that thing, it'll break the foundation. I can tell you that.
You want to tell the fine folks, besides
Where's the floppy drive?
You want to tell the fine folks what this thing is?
You stole the floppy drive out of it.
I didn't steal crap.
Oh my God, he freaking takes all my shit.
Hey, you leave it here. It's fairgrounds.
This was my $25 IBM PS2 Model 80 that I bought at the VCF meet earlier this year, and the guy had about 4 or 5 of them, and I was still kicking myself in the nads for not buying 2 of them. He said, $25, pick whichever one you want. So I looked at him, and this one here had a SCSI card. It's like, I want this one.
And we don't think we never booted it, right?
No.
Well,
I know it has a hard drive and it's got 2 RAM cards in it, and that's about it. I think it's got 8 megs of RAM in it. And I think it's a 25 megahertz processor.
let's do for scale here. This is a CD.
Yeah. Yeah, it does have a token ring adapter. I've seen that, Dave.
This is a wee little CD compared to this behemoth. This makes a Macintosh 2 look small.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. They're pretty close.
I'm not lifting it up, but there is a Macintosh 2 nearby, and it's bigger than this. It's smaller than this. All right. How do I lift this thing up?
Just lift it from the top. Pull where the key lock is. Those screws don't come out.
Oh, there. All right.
Yeah, there you go.
Ah, the loving deteriorating foam.
Oh, I know.
Oh, we did take the floppy drive out. Where the hell did I put it? Oh, jeez.
Did you put it in your 8550?
No.
Why would you have taken the floppy drive out?
We were doing it on a stream. You can go back and find out why. I'm pretty sure it's like.
I know that's what I'm trying. That's what I'm saying. It's like why? What? I'm trying to think of what we would have taken the floppy drive out for.
Well, anyway, we'll do a little tour while we have her open. This is residue of that black foam that was everywhere, but that nasty foam. It's on the memory cards here and everything. But that's a chunker of a hard drive. Thankfully, it's SCSI, so if that's dead.
That ain't a chunker. It's a 3.5-inch drive.
Well, look at the cage around it. I mean, this mechanism is like medieval.
That's because the computer was made to have 5.25-inch full height drives in it.
Well, I'm glad you're telling me this, because how the hell would I know?
Yeah, that big metal thing right there is made to hold 2 5.25-inch SD hard drives. That's why I said you should be lucky that I bought the one that had the SCSI drive in it. Otherwise, the thing would probably weigh another 100 pounds.
So we have a card here.
That's a modem, I think. Or no, that's a network card.
And then we have what looks like another. Is this
that's a token ring card.
And then is this a serial?
Port 1? Slot 1? No, I think that's the SCSI card.
What does it say here? Because I mean, it looks SCSI-ish, but hold on.
Yeah, that's the SCSI card. Yeah, looks like a Spock.
I'm gonna just undo it here. Well, it doesn't want to come out. It's a little stubborn.
Odd. Dave says it's a tribble. Okay.
Oh, it says IBM FRU 15F6561.
Well, Dave has already spoken. He says it's a tribble card, so it's a tribble card.
Okay, it says Adaptec on it, so yeah, I would.
Oh, it's an Adaptec?
Well, it has an Adaptec chip on it.
Oh, I'm gonna say.
Some of that nasty foam has made it onto the board here. But that's
Oh yeah, that is a tribble card. Yeah, there's no catch on it. Okay. Yep. Good eye there, Dave. Of course, then again, you're the IBM PS2 god, so.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm not doing putting the card in upside down because I'm an idiot.
Oh, and by the way, I'm not on crack. So IBM's code name for the SCSI card were Spock and Tribble. I shit you not.
I wasn't going to say it. That's just an interesting SCSI connector. I don't think I have one of those. The external one, at least.
Yeah, that uses a special external SCSI cable, which I believe I have.
This says pure data on it. The one that looks like an Ethernet that probably isn't.
It says what on it?
The little blue tab says pure data.
That's weird. Never heard of that before.
RACA.
Oh, the Raycal Interland. Yeah, that's a network card. That's just a 10 meg network card.
Oh, sweet. Nice.
Yeah, it's just that's just regular old Ethernet.
That's good.
Yeah, so it's got Ethernet and token ring.
And we're
More than likely somebody upgraded it from the token ring to the Ethernet and just never replaced the never removed the token ring card. Or they might have been using both.
Now I'm going to assume that we need the floppy drive in here to do any damage.
Yeah, because you're going to have to you're going to have to make a reference disk.
And this is not a standard floppy drive, correct?
No, it's a PS2 floppy drive.
Alrighty, I'm just checking before I go looking to see where I put it.
I mean, it's a PS2, so it's going to need a PS2 floppy.
Will it take my tech select adapter?
Yeah, probably not.
No.
Oh, I don't know. It might. Does it have the edge connector or the pin connector?
No, it has the pin connector.
Huh?
The pin connector looks exactly how it would a normal floppy drive.
Yeah, but you need that adapter only works on the edge connect drive.
Oh, that's right. I'm an idiot. Yep.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm gonna put that by the PS2. Hold on. I remember picking up the floppy drive and going, huh, this is weird looking, and then I moved it to the side. So give me a moment. You entertain everybody while I look for the film.
I'm very entertaining.
Well, if you're a stream, you go nuts.
So in case anybody is wondering, which I'm sure nobody is, but I am in the process of rebuilding this PowerBook 540C, which has the PowerPC upgrade in it to repair this. This is actually broken. So I harvested this one, which is good, out of one of the parts bases that the gentleman gave me when I bought this. So, and I think I might still have enough parts left over. Yeah, I do. I should still have enough parts left over to build. It looks like a PowerBook 540. It may not be the prettiest looking 540, but
But a 540 just the same.
So you're right, Adam. I mean, it's hard to tell, but I've never actually seen one where the metal broke. Usually it's the plastic that breaks. I've never seen the metal break. That's what's weird. But you're right. Usually the plastic's all busted. I mean, the plastic on this thing is like pristine. At least as pristine as you can get for a PowerBook 500.
I'm not dead. I'm still looking.
Hey, Starbuck. Where's your other less evil half at?
Less evil.
Oh, that's totally borked.
Well, I wish I would have noticed that floppy drive was missing earlier. I remember looking up and going, what the heck is this thing? And then I put it somewhere. And then it exploded.
Eric, if you want to get into DS9, you got to start with about the fourth season. I'm not saying that the rest of them are bad; they're actually really good, but it really gets good around the fourth season. That's when it gets a lot more exciting, I should say. I love Deep Space Nine; it's one of my favorite shows. And if any of you have Paramount Plus, and you're really into the classic Star Trek, you really got to watch their new show called Strange New Worlds. It is fucking awesome.
Ow.
I couldn't get into Discovery. I couldn't get into Picard. But I tell you what, Strange New Worlds is absolutely freaking awesome.
I think I found it. Maybe. It would have a slit on it, right?
Yeah.
I found it.
Impressive.
Well, we don't know if it works yet, but
Yeah,
Well,
so now, Eric, they're up to episode 9 out of 10 for the first season. But, you know, my thing with most Star Trek shows is typically the first season is really, really weak. And
remind me how I did this stupid
just
thing.
really aren't. They're not bad, but they're not really, like really great. But let me tell you, so far out of Strange New Worlds, all of the episodes, I haven't seen the one that came out today, but all the episodes so far have been absolutely freaking awesome.
How do I take the faceplate off without breaking it?
Pull hard. The PS2, you can't break it.
Don't give me a challenge.
Dude, I've seen better people than you try.
Is that an insult or a compliment?
Both.
All right, so which end do I plug the floppy into? The one with the twisted or the non-twisted?
Don't matter.
Oh.
Plug it into the very end of the... Well, you're putting it in the top bay, right?
Yeah, so I'll do the very end.
Plug it into the very end of the cable.
We should have tested this before we made a whole stream dedicated to it.
Well, it's in your house.
I'm
You
kidding.
should have tested it.
I'm kidding.
Yes, Voyager's really good. I enjoyed Enterprise a fair amount too.
I'm gonna leave the faceplate off because it's not required.
Fine. It's not gonna hurt nothing.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna plug some video into this.
RAM.
Oh, that's right. This has the stupid pin that needs to be removed.
I think Steve's calling my computer stupid.
Well, all I'm saying is every once in a while I have to snip a pin off of a VGA cable just to make it shove in the damn thing, and it only happens with one of these brandy systems.
Yeah, I know. IBM had to do their own freaking thing. Well, back in the day, it wasn't a big deal because none of the VGA cables had that pin.
Yeah, well. Hold on, I think I have one that already had to take it out.
I think that pin is used for like DDC data or something on newer monitors.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
I don't want to snip it from every single one I have, but hold please.
Hey, Chris, how you doing, bud? Make you a mod so you can ban Retro Techie. You know, I would be willing to do that. If I ban him, then he's gonna cry that I'm racist or something against Canadians, like he did earlier today. If you ban him, he can't do that because you're Canadian too.
Well, it looks like I'm going to clip off another one.
Oh, jeez.
We'll just blame Mike.
Sorry.
No, you know, let's blame Retro Techie. That's more fun.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I don't have a billion VGA cables already. Let's just make sure we snip the right one, huh?
Yeah, I know. I've done that a couple of times. We should make adapters and sell them. I think we can make a fortune.
Only 2 idiots who buy those. People like
15
me.
people that actually like PS2s. The IBM Personal System 2, the superior platform that never was.
Careful, those are fighting words in some parts.
Dave, my BBS machine I used to have, I was telling Steve this last night. He was complaining about how heavy it was. I had 2 full height drives in I had 215 meg full height drives in mine running OS2 Warp. I used to run a BBS on it. Great machine. I mean, you want to talk about a computer that never freaking crashes?
I'm just trying to bend the pin without taking out some others.
Oops. I always forget about the damn track. There we go.
So what poor PowerBook are you sending to its doom?
I'm sorry?
What poor PowerBook are you sending to its doom?
I'm not. I'm repairing my PowerBook 500.
Okay.
I'm putting a new subframe in.
All right, I jammed the cable in there. Hopefully it'll work.
Ooh, he jammed it.
Okay. Ready for the smoke test?
Ooh, full screen, full screen. Just remember, if you blow it up, you have spare parts.
I do.
Yeah, remember we got those parts. We got that reply planar, and
Oh yeah.
that's why I bought this stupid thing. Well, that, and I wanted another Model 80. I love Model 80s. Best computer ever.
I think Mike is a bit high on his own supply.
Oh man, I'm fucking stoned.
I guess a keyboard would help.
Yeah, sometimes. All right, I say, where the hell's the mid frame at? Or subframe?
All right. Well, if my circuit breaker goes, you know why.
Yep. It only draws 380 watts. God, quit acting like a pussy.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Is it supposed to scream like that?
Told you it would work. Jeez.
The power supply is making a screaming noise.
Yeah, well, it probably doesn't like you. It's probably just the capacitors reforming.
I really don't like that noise. Ooh, one of them looks melted. That's probably not good, Mike.
What?
One of them looks melted.
Oh yeah, yummy.
Yeah.
Well, you have a spare power supply.
Uh,
Not that you know where it is, but I know you have one.
Thank you for stressing that point.
Well, no, I'm just saying because usually you keep all that stuff like random spots. And it's just a power supply. It's not like a whole computer, so it's pretty easy to hide.
Look what I found.
Holy shit. We know that one works.
Yeah, it doesn't scream, so.
This is true. I mean, truthfully, Steve, it is probably just the caps reforming. But if you don't trust it, then
Well,
there's only like 2 screws holding that whole power supply in.
good. All right, so do I disconnect the chunky connector first, or?
Yeah. Squeeze in the little tabs and pull vigorously.
Oh, that came out pretty easily.
Oh, that's good.
All right, and then the 2 screws towards the back, these 2 right here.
There should be 2 in the back and then 1 on the top.
The one on the top is gone.
Oh, okay. Then just the 2 in the back then.
Which makes me suspect that we ain't the first ones in here.
Yeah, that's a very good possibility. It would not surprise me.
That may be why it's screaming. Please kill me. Yes, that means it is working.
What's that?
Our power supply has the number 8 on it.
What has the number 8 on it?
The power supply.
Oh.
That's reassuring.
You know, I used to have a couple of those things for spares and never once had to use one. Oh, and by the way, that zip tie there hanging off the side of it is actually a handle.
I know, I'm using it as such.
I see. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I have taught you well. You have learned much.
All right. Shove that in there. Yeah, it looks like the screw got crushed in there and they just snapped it off.
Oh.
I guess time to put these memory cards back in. Do they go in any particular order or it doesn't matter?
No. Why do you have them out? Is there any markings on them?
Just an IBM and a part number. 92FO669.
There you go, Dave. Does that mean anything?
Again, that is 92F0669. If you have ticket number 92F0669, please report to the main office.
Dave says they're 2 meg modules, so it's got 4 megs in it.
That's more than mine.
Well, they make 4 meg modules too.
Oh, well.
Adam, those boards are the RAM.
Geez, this power supply.
They are unique to the Model 80, and they are ridiculously freaking expensive.
This power supply cable is like pushing up against one of the boards, but I guess that's normal. All right, so let me make sure.
Oh, I forgot to ask you, is there a video card in that thing?
No, but there's video on board.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Okay, so I'm going to add this to the Stroopsy. Let's see if it explodes and gets any video, okay?
Well, this one shouldn't explode. We've powered this one up.
Well, stranger things have happened.
True. Especially in your basement.
Oh, something happened. Well, it's not squealing, but there's no video.
I see video.
I see video.
It's going to give you a 161 and a 163 and a 165.
We have a bingo.
Hey, at least it works.
The non-screaming really just sets me at ease a little bit. It's not good ease, but it's like a false sense of security.
Ah.
So I have the keyboard plugged in. What do I smash?
Well, there's nothing to smash without a reference disk.
Oh, well.
It's still initializing the. It's probably still initializing. It's initializing the SCSI card right now, which you probably don't have the hard drive hooked up. Is the hard drive plugged in, like power wise?
Yes, but not SCSI wise.
Okay, is it spinning?
I don't hear it spinning, but also I don't know where the SCSI cable plugs into.
That don't matter. It should still spin.
Oh, I see. It's all right. Let me turn this off because it's not plugged into the thing.
Oh,
it was sitting on top of the cable, but I guess we must have moved it.
I was just curious because I mean, if it's not spinning, there's no sense in even worrying about trying to.
I guess the SCSI card might have been moved at one point because all these cables are taped together, but it won't reach.
Oh, that's just the way they are.
I'm gonna remove the tape unless you want to keep it factory.
I don't care.
That's what I figured.
You know me. I'm not too concerned with factory originalness. I'm more concerned with usefulness. Yeah, rare tape. Look.
All right. Do you think it'll boot off the hard drive or no?
Well, no, because it doesn't know the hard drive's there.
Okay. So
no, because it probably doesn't. It probably doesn't know the SCSI card's there.
You want me to test with the multimeter on the battery?
Well, it's already thrown a 161 and a 163, Steve.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not that smart.
Well, no. 161 is system options not set, and 163 is date and time not set.
So I need another one of these proprietary batteries.
No, you need a reference disk.
Okay. Let me find my floppy drive.
And you don't have a reference disk for a Model 80.
Well, like a big one, right?
Yeah.
That's where we get the floppy out. Flippity floppity. Ow. Ow.
Flippy floppy. Eric, if you don't have the reference disk, you can hit F1 and it'll take you to ROM Basic. Once it initializes the SCSI card and everything, it'll pop up with a message on the screen. It'll tell you.
A stack of there's it. I'm like, I was just staring at it in the face, a USB floppy drive. I didn't see it. No!
You okay?
I'm fine. It's just a bunch of crap falling on top of me. All right.
Nothing new.
What else is new? Exactly. Okay. So we have this floppy drive here. Let's get some questionable floppy disks. That's the only
Ooh,
time
questionable.
That's
He's
the only
spending
time.
money on my computer. He's using the questionable discs.
Damn right I am. Oh, let me sit my ass down. All right, where are these questionable discs that I had that almost fell over the other day? And I was like, oh no, the questionable discs.
Well, I'm glad you're expending money to try to get my computer running.
Hi. All right, let's see.
That is a very pretty Vectra you bought me there.
So
I really like that Vectra.
yeah, I like it too. That's why I bought it for myself.
That's what he says now.
Greedy little bastard. All right. Where the hell are those damn discs? Oh, here they are. Staring right at the freaking box. Sorry, you have to look at my fat belly for a second.
See, Steve can drop F-bombs just as well as the rest of us.
Oh,
He just chooses not to on his own channel.
the corner of this just poked me in the ass. I'm following harassment charges on you, Mike. All right. Flippity floppity. Now, Michael, may you please send me a link to your finest reference disc, please.
Oh, Lord.
Or not.
Give me a second. I got to go over to the Mac.
No worries. Or do you want me to? I could just Google it.
No, it's okay. I just got to get it. I know exactly where it is. I just got to get on Ardent Tool.
All right. Boot into basic. Well, we will probably end up doing that because these floppies, although they are Office Depot 100% quality assured, not all of these have worked. I hope everyone is enjoying themselves. This is the real fun of this will be if we get this working. There's a local talk card that I have for this system, which is the only reason why I purchased this IBM 50Z, because I have a local talk card that I accidentally purchased because I thought it was a PCI card, but it was microchannel. And that local talk card will work with the software that I recently acquired, hopefully, and then we can network to Macs and local talk enabled ImageWriter.matrix printers.
All right, I sent you the link.
All righty.
It's just ardent-tool.com/discs. And then you just scroll.
Private chat, or?
And then you just, no, I sent it to your iMessage.
Well, I have no access to that on this computer.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you're not on a Mac.
That's all right. I'll just.
No, that's okay. I have it on here too. That's why I went over there. Because I was like, okay, well, he's on a Mac. I'll just send it through iMessage. You just click on it. I totally forgot you're not on a Mac.
Yeah, I refused to move the Mac, and then I had to move the stupid scaler anyway. So
sorry.
I'm very brave.
Sorry.
Foolish and brave, maybe. Foolish and brave. I tell you one thing, when this thing is turned on, I'm not sitting this close to the power supply. I don't care how well made you say they are.
Wussy.
Oh.
There you go.
Thank you, Mike.
You're welcome.
And what do I need, a WinImage or something like that?
Yeah, probably.
Let's infect this new computer. All right.
The ants are late this year, you bastards.
What?
The ants. I get ants every year in my apartment.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah. They usually show up in the bedroom.
Oh, that's great.
This year, they're on my desk.
Oh,
I was just commenting the other day about how I didn't see any ants this year for the first time in 6 years.
They might have heard you.
Yeah, very possible. Wouldn't
right.
that surprise me?
So I have WinImage here. I'm going to open up. Really? Now the crap windows.
Yeah, really.
All right. So I'm going to open it up, and then I go to. Oh, what the hell's the button? Right disk. Right there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, format and right disk. Which do I do? I'll just write the disk.
Yeah, but whatever you do, don't try to read the disc.
I will try not to. Oh, that's nice. It doesn't think I have a floppy drive. That's weird. This floppy drive is acting like it's dead. Oh, wait, there it goes.
She's dead, Jim.
Let's try this again. Because I'm an idiot and I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, no comment.
Well, I clicked on right and didn't do anything.
Is that a PC formatted floppy?
Yeah,
Okay.
but the disk drive doesn't make any noises. It like, you know how when you open up the A drive, it goes like, wah, wah.
Yeah.
I did that on my computer, and it does it. But if I try through WinImage, it like just sits there like it doesn't know what to do.
Huh.
Unless WinImage is a pile of crap. Dana, we're trying.
I've been using WinImage for probably 15 years. Never had any issues with it.
Yeah, well, that was the first for everything.
Well, you probably downloaded a newer version, though, didn't you?
Yeah, I could download an older one.
I always use version 6, I think it is.
Well, that's about what I'm going to download because I had version 10 and it don't like it.
Yeah, I've always used version 6 because it works. Sometimes the newer version doesn't work well with some of the older software.
Well, we're about to try that. All right. Let's open up the image. Yep, there we go. That worked a treat. Thanks, Mike.
Huh?
That worked a treat.
What, version 6?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I have stuck with version 6 all these years, because I've had 0 issues with it.
Well, I just want to say hello to everyone here. Greg joined us. Hello, Greg. Adam is here. DJ Craze, Dana, Eric, IBM Museum, of course. Starbuck Tech. Sean of Action Retro is here.
Hey, Sean.
Sean, watch out. It might blow up. Not yet, hopefully.
By the way, I have Sean to thank for this PowerBook debacle.
There you go. You're always so thankful of our friends. Well, we also assumed this floppy drive worked. Oh, God. Well, I'm going to stand this tower up because then I can put the keyboard somewhere.
Boy, now Steve has a death wish.
Yeah, well.
Because that thing's missing a foot, so be careful.
Well, I'm missing a few screws, so.
That we know. Why do you think you and I get along so damn well? We both have a few
stink.
screws.
Hey, we only need $48 more until I do a dance on this pole. Thank you, Greg, for the super chat. Oh, we're going to scare everyone away. Okay, so I'm taking this disc out.
And of course, we're assuming that the floppy drive works.
Wow.
Oh, is that why you took it out?
What?
Did you take it out to recap it?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you might have taken it out just to recap it because we both know how finicky those things are.
You're smart. Let's
I
take a
just
look.
thought about that. I wonder if that's. I was thinking because I'm trying to think, why the hell would he have taken the floppy drive out of that thing? And that's the only thing. That's the only reason I can think of that you would is to recap.
I mean, they don't look the best, but they don't look terrible.
Okay, well, we'll give it a whack.
I don't see any bad traces, at least. Oh, that keyboard just suffered a casualty.
Oh well. Probably wasn't anything good anyway.
Let's see if it still works. This poor tray table is screaming for its life.
Probably.
Yes, Trina. Wink. The funds could be deposited right into Mike's checking account. All right.
Well, it is my channel.
Damn right. All right, I'm gonna turn it on again.
Just remember, if you anybody wants to give me super chats, it's going to me, not Steve.
Damn right it is.
So if you're trying to super chat Steve, you're shit out of luck here.
Nah, I got super chat, Mike. He's the one who's
Makes more money than I do. So Steve makes more money unemployed than I do working.
I wish. It's really.
I'm not saying that to be facetious. It's just the truth.
It's really neck and neck, though, Mike.
But the difference is
it's making noise.
Steve, on the other hand, has 5 times the expenses that I do.
Yeah, New Jersey is fun.
In terms of, like, his house payment,
The Rabbit condos, the Rabbit convertibles.
Yeah. The Prius.
the Prius that is very old.
Oh, that thing's not even broken in yet, dude.
It almost has 180,000 miles on it.
I've seen people sell them at 300.
I know. All right, so we got a dancing cursor here.
Yeah, it's probably going to take It's probably going to take a little bit because it has to initialize. It's going to search the SCSI bus and make sure that it's going to try to read the.
Sean says, of the 3 people in this stream, my favorite is the black screen with the RAM check.
Oh,
he's so loving of us. We love you too, Sean.
Yeah, anyway. Jackass.
Give it time. We will. IBM Museum. Oh, Grudy's doing a premiere? Oh, I didn't notice. Sorry, Grudy.
Hey, that's funny. I'm putting this RAM card in. It's got IBM chips on it.
Oh, blasphemy.
Well, it has an IBM processor in it, too.
I think I hear the hard drive.
Did you plug the hard drive into the SCSI card or just
No, I plugged it in.
Just into? Oh, you did? Okay, I wasn't sure if you plugged in the SCSI card or if you just plugged it into power.
Well, it's hard to hear over the fans and the floppy drive and all that stuff, so who knows? Any disk access lights? That's a good question. Well, we have the orange light on the floppy drive. That's solid.
You didn't plug the floppy drive in backwards, did you?
No, but it's no, because it has a notch.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's doing something. It's going. Oh, was that? Didn't that's what yours did when the caps went boom?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, shit.
Yeah. And you don't have any pin header floppies.
Rudy is premiering. Justin is streaming. Oh, I'm sorry, Justin. I do have Justin's floppy drives that I recapped.
Are any of those pin header drives?
Yeah, but I don't know if they're compatible.
Well, if they're pin header drives, they're compatible.
Well, I wasn't able to test them, so I guess this is a good way to test them.
Yeah, there you go.
Forgive me, Justin.
All PS2 floppy drives are interchangeable.
except the ones I have.
Well, that's because you have the edge connector style. There's two different styles.
Ow. Ow. I have two of Justin's drives here. So these should work. For your visual amusement, Mike, here you go.
Yeah, they'll work. That is the one nice thing about PS2s. I mean, parts from any machine will work in any other machine for the most part. You know, floppy drives and the like.
Oh, you didn't get a 601 error. Press F1 a couple of times.
Why would he
I'm just going to swap it out just for funsies.
Why would he get a 601?
But they are the same part number. I'm just going to swap the sled. If I could find where I put the damn screwdriver. Where I put the screwdriver, Mike?
Oh, I don't know. Why don't you ask Gussie?
Yeah,
She probably knows. She knows everything.
Ah, here it is. Thank you, Gussie.
See, I told you Gussie knows everything.
Mike, you were very wise about this needing a recap because I totally forgot. That's why I pulled the damn thing out.
Yeah, I couldn't think of any other reason you would pull it out because the only other machine that you have is that 50Z. And first of all, you already did the floppy on that, and two, that's got an edge connector drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have one of those drives too, Dave. The Panasonic Slimline. I guess I don't know. I don't even know what the hell the drive was made for. It had to have been like N50.
We're gonna try. There's a few drives that Justin gave me. We're gonna try Justin drive number 3.
Okie dokie.
And if someone is watching Justin's stream, if someone's doing a dual watch here,
don't tell him.
Well, no. I was gonna say we're doing a test of his stuff because I told him I wasn't able to test it, but I've been so delayed of sending this stuff back because I'm a terrible person, and I kept apologizing to him. So
you're not a terrible person.
I'm poking.
You're a fucking terrible person.
Oh, thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. All right, well, let's see how much.
Dave said watch the power switch. Make sure it doesn't short out.
What do you mean watch the power switch?
Because of it being broken.
Of what?
Because it's broken. He said, be careful it doesn't short out.
What do you mean the power switch is broken?
Dude, the power switch is just sitting there hanging by a thread.
Yeah, but those wires. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna slide that in there. There we go. Now that's a bit better.
Yeah. He was just saying, be careful.
Well, I really appreciate it. All right. Why don't you stay there? Oh, I see the power. All right, let's do this correctly here. First, it would be good if I put the screws back in the power supply. Oh, no! Look what Trina did!
Oh, thank you, Trina. She said, dance, Steve, dance.
All right, well, I got to screw this in first.
Yeah, give him time. He has to screw first.
Actually, she didn't follow the rules. I said it should have been to your PayPal. No, I'll dance. I'll do a stupid dance to your liking. Please deposit all your money to Mike's routing number, which is eep, eep, eep. Lift this up, and we're gonna put this correctly. Now, come on, you're better than that. Don't be a son of a bitch here.
I am not better than that. Quit telling me I'm better than that.
Well, I think that's the best we're gonna get it. Oh, this has a number 7 on it. What are the fucking odds of that? Seriously, this power supply says 7. The other one said 8.
Oh, Lord.
I know it's my first time, Trina, but is this to your liking? I'm gonna slip and crack my head open on the cement floor.
So, Dave, the entire purpose of me buying this computer wasn't for the actual like Model 80 itself. I was actually just looking for a dead one because Steve and I have that power supply he's using there, but we also have that Reply 486 planar that we want to get up and running.
Okay, let's plug this thing in again.
My goal is to make the fastest PS2 Model 80 ever.
And we'll put the disc in.
Yeah, you do that.
And make sure that everybody can see the disc light. There we go.
Wow, we can even see the power light. Holy shit.
The magic of YouTube.
Oh.
What?
That's what it was. It was the floppy drive was fucked up. See how it booted right up that time?
Well, now I can tell Justin I fixed his drive. I think.
Oh, these things always take forever to boot up off of a reference disk.
Now the battery's dead, so once we unplug it, we have to do this all again, right? Yep.
I have batteries. Not that that does any good right now, but I do have batteries.
When you maybe if you ship me the Mac Mini, just shove the battery in there too. Hey, look at that!
I'm not going to ship you the Mac Mini. It's cheaper for us to meet up.
Yeah, sure, fine. Battery error. Yeah, well, what are you gonna do?
Just hit F8 and then F3. Or enter. Excuse me.
F7.
Oh, no, enter.
Automatic configuration is being run.
Now, the only thing is that Raycall Interland card, it won't, it probably doesn't have an ADF for that.
That's fine.
But yeah, just for what we want to do, that's minor.
Well, I also want to get the Apple Talk card running.
Well, you have the ADF for that, though.
I did at one point.
It should be on your 50Z reference disk. Just hit enter. Or, I'm sorry, escape. Hit escape.
Slot 7.
What's in slot 7?
Are they numbered?
On the outside. Oh, slot 3 was the token ring card. Slot 7 is that Raycall Interland card.
Oh, yeah. 7 is the Ethernet.
Just hit escape again. We can always pull them out, too.
Configuring SCSI. Wouldn't it be funny if the SCSI drive actually worked?
It probably does. Hit enter.
Unless the capsule on that, too. Well, I can tell Justin that his drive works now.
Yeah, there you go.
Hell, I have 2 of them. We could test both. Now
There
we're
you go.
cooking with gas. Oh, I'm glad I was useful. Even though they were here forever, at least I got to test them. So.
I
165.
forgot you had those drives.
165.
Yeah, that's a configuration error. That's because you don't have the adapter files for those 2 cards.
So I need a DOS disk or something.
No, just go ahead and hit enter. I want to check the configuration of the system. Just hit no. Yeah. And go into set configuration. Just hit escape. Hit it again. We can always take those 2 cards out too. Make it easier. Go to view.
Sorry, Ron was messaging me. All right. 4 meg of memory.
Yep. Go down to where it says IBM PS2 SCSI adapter. Keep going. Okay. Hit escape. Or F3. I'm sorry, F3. Go into 6.
What?
Hit enter once.
That's
weird. All right, so hit F3. All right, hit enter. Don't eject the disc though. Just leave the reference disc in.
We have to use the disc labels on this box of discs to label my reference discs and such. Thank you, Office Depot. Or thank you, Goodwill, for selling me the box of discs for 99 cents. Beep, beep.
Boy, it's a noisy fucker, ain't it?
We're only down to 18 viewers. Is this because I didn't dance on the pole enough, Trina? I'm sorry. Yes or no?
Yeah. Go ahead and automatic figure.
Maybe we should remove those cards.
Yeah, it probably would be a good idea.
Let's do it live.
They're not necessary. The only card you need in there is a SCSI card.
Oh, it concerns me that IBM Museum is saying he doesn't know why we're getting the error.
Yeah, I don't know either. That's kind of odd. I've never seen that happen before.
Escape?
Yeah.
Unless the hard drive is dead and it's screwing it up.
No, it shouldn't. Okay, just eject the reference disk.
Yeah.
And hit enter, and see what happens. See if it boots off that drive. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? You know.
I don't hear that drive making any noises.
Those drives aren't very loud.
Oh, you know what would help, Mike? You know
Huh?
what would help? You know what would help? If
The
the power was plugged into the goddamn drive. Because it's on this modular power thing.
Yeah.
It's not plugged into the power supply.
Oh.
So I guess you have to turn the machine off and configure it again.
Well, if you're going to shut it off, pull those two Ethernet cards out.
Will do.
I mean, there's no sense in leaving them in there. First of all, if we don't have the ADFs for them, and two, we don't need them at this moment anyway. They're really just kind of dead weight. Like my cats.
Oh, Jesus. That didn't want to come out. That one came out easily.
Yeah, see, Dave, I'm glad we think alike.
All right, I'm going to shove this power into this guy here. That barely reaches. That's not fair. Oh, that's... They used the shortest bit of the cable to do... Hold on. There. You unplug it. Ew, sticky stuff all over me.
Better you than me.
Yeah.
I know. You love me, don't you?
Yeah. Well, this is a...
Steve's calling me everything but a white man right now.
Can you make it big? Make me big, Mike?
Yeah.
That's the drive.
How big is it?
80 megs.
Oh, wow. That's huge. Fucking massive, man.
You're telling me.
What the hell are we ever going to do with 80 fucking megs?
Put a bunch of stupid shit on here.
Hey, Ron.
Run!
Microchannel is not the problem. Microchannel is the answer.
Maybe if I bite the cables enough.
Microchannel is never the fucking problem.
Hey, watch your fucking language.
Don't fucking tell me what to do on my own fucking channel.
Oh, boy. All right.
A lot of fucking going on here.
No
Normally, going to start wondering. Oh, thank you, Ron.
This cable doesn't want to go in.
Oh yeah, Steve can throw an F-bomb just like the rest of us, trust me.
I'm just polite for my channel.
He just doesn't do it on his channel.
I'll screw up anybody else's channel if they like me to.
Yeah,
all right.
I don't fucking care. So you know.
Now we're ready for some ASMR goodness here. Oh, well, thank you very much, Ron, for the super chat. We're going to get ready for some ASMR fun. You know why? Because this hard drive is going to make a hell of a lot of noise. I can guarantee it.
Probably not.
No, we're not.
Well, you just disconnected yourself. Well, we lost Steve. Oh, Bruce can swear epically, let me tell you. There's nothing like an epic Aussie F-bomb. I think he might have either tripped a breaker or accidentally disconnected his computer.
Can you hear me now, Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah, this camera has a bad USB lead, so whenever I touch it, it goes nuts.
Oh.
All right, we're going to turn it on. Let's see if we hear anything fun. 3, 2, 1. There it goes.
Oh, wow. Thing is loud. Holy shit. I heard that.
I know my SCSI drives.
Just see if it boots off of the hard drive, just for shits and giggles.
Oh, the disc is in there.
Thank you, Ron.
Oh, thank you, Ron. Before I get back, we had a contest going on that if $50 was donated, I'd do a dance on the pole, and I already danced, so I'm sorry you missed it, Ron. Oh, don't worry, Pterodine. We'll shove an SSD in there. And by SSD, I mean a parallel to SD card adapter that I just ordered. Don't make us do it. So I guess we'll just let it sit here for a bit.
Yeah, I didn't think about it. You're going to have to run the reference disk again.
That's fine. The disk is in there. That's okay. The box is empty.
Well, no, it's just going to sit there.
Oh, well, what do I have to do?
Run the reference disk again?
Well, the disk is in there. How do I make it go? Mike?
It should just boot.
Well, that's why I'm questioning, because it's not.
Do you have the
Yeah, the disk is in there. Hey, Zodiac.
shut it down, take the battery's not even battery's no good, right?
No, I mean, I guess not. Here, let's turn it off.
Turn it off and unplug the power supply. Leave it unplugged for a minute or two to totally wipe out the CMOS.
And I'm going to test the. Now he says Control Delete. Sorry. And I'm going to test the battery with my multimeter just for funsies.
Okay. I mean, I'm sure it's probably dead or very weak.
All right, place your bets, folks. Holy crap, Mike!
What?
3.5 volts.
Oh, that should be enough to keep the memory powered up at least a little bit.
Damn right. It's supposed to be a 6 volt, so it's like, yeah, but still. Holy crap.
Way there, that's pretty impressive. Is it an IBM battery or a replacement?
Panasonic.
Is it yellow?
Yeah. Well, here's what it looks like.
Shit, that's an original battery. That is fucking impressive.
All right. Well.
So that battery is 30 years old.
Younger than the both of us. Okay, let's try it again. And if you're not subscribed to Ron, go give him a subscribe. Same with Trina's Techno Babble. Hey, Eric. Hey, Thomas. Yeah, Mike has some of those batteries. I just don't have one at my accessible to me at the moment.
Well, I mean, there's one in the 50Z if you want to take it out.
No. You know why? Because that's already configured. I'm not messing with that again.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's why I said if you want. So, did you take the battery out to test it?
Yeah, of course I did. Didn't you see what I did?
No, I'm sorry. I've been fighting with this keyboard.
I'm sorry. The camera wasn't pointed at me when I did it. All right, so I'll let it go here until unless IBM Museum thinks we should press Control Delete to end it mercifully.
Well, the thing that concerns me is we weren't having any issues with it until you plugged that hard drive in.
That's fine.
And everything went to shit.
That's fine.
So either you fucked something up or that hard drive's fucked.
It's fine.
Well, I bet you fucked something up.
Well, the hard drive only has a little bit of a corrosion on one of the legs.
That's a very good possibility. It may need terminators.
These are all tantalums. There's some corrosion, but it doesn't look like it's like white goo. But it doesn't look rusty.
What's that?
I said there's some white goo, but like it doesn't look like it's bad corrosion. I don't know. It's good corrosion, but it spreads like bad corrosion. I'm going to try control deleting it. I did jackedly.
All right, shut it down and unplug the drive.
Unplug the hard drive?
Yeah. Just unplug it from the SCSI bus.
I was going to unplug the power.
Well, unplug it from the SCSI bus too.
Alrighty.
Well, although it really shouldn't matter, but
I'm just going to unplug it from the power. I mean,
I'm kind of with the majority. I think it might be a termination problem.
well, let's take the drive out. Oh, boy. That's just a little wee bit of corrosion. That shouldn't cause too much damage. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second.
What?
Let me sit my ass down here.
Would you quit talking about your ass? Nobody cares about your ass.
You know, Mike, I'm trying to build a new channel called Steve's Ass, and I can use some support.
All right, fine.
Thank you.
Talk about your ass. There should be 3 yellow resistors on the bottom.
They are black.
They're black. Okay, well.
And it says TRES pin 1. I'm just scraping away the corrosion with my thumbnail, like normal people.
Cool. I wouldn't want you to be abnormal.
Oh, exactly. Abby normal.
Yeah.
It doesn't look too bad.
Famous last words.
Yeah, well, what do you do? Well, I'm going to reseat the SCSI connections.
Do you have that drive on the very last plug on the cable?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's. Should I move the SCSI card?
Dave says move it to. It is. Oh, Dave says move the card to slot 8.
Which one?
Slot 8, the one closest to the hard drive.
Well, it won't fit in there.
Why won't it?
Because it's a wide. It's on the wide one, and these are all short.
Yeah, it'll still work.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
All
Yeah, you can use a 32-bit card in a 16-bit slot.
right.
It just won't have the extra bandwidth, that's all. That's not even a 32-bit card, is it? Oh yeah, it is. Okay.
I have to remove this plate.
Yeah, I thought that was a 16-bit card. Because without the cache, it's kind of dumb to even have the 32-bit extension. So, I mean, that does make sense, Dave. I don't know why they would have made it a 32-bit card.
I'm gonna need tetanus.
I guess to make people feel special.
All right, it's in there.
See, I told you, Steve.
Yeah, well, I don't know jack crap, so.
I know.
Right.
That's why I know Jack Crap. That's why I'm here.
Well, I love you too, Mike. Okay, so let's shove this bastard back in there. Make sure I have this cable plugged in the right way.
It only goes in. It should only go in one way.
Really? All right, well,
I said it should.
Yeah, it only goes in.
Yeah, there should be a key in it, so it only goes in one way.
I'll plug this back into the power supply. Okay. So everything's plugged back in. I'm going to try it again. Right.
Hey, Steve.
Oh, nice.
It still works.
All right, we got a 165.
Yeah, that's an adapter configuration error, which it'll do that because you moved the SCSI card from slot 1 to slot 8.
All right, now it's acting better.
Now, did you plug the hard drive in?
Yes, everything's plugged in.
Oh, okay. So go ahead and automatically configure the system. Now, it shouldn't give you any errors because there's nothing else in there but the SCSI card. And the reference disk already has the ADF for the SCSI card.
Okay. Should I eject the floppy before I restart?
You can try. Go ahead.
Now we're cooking with Crisco. Yeah, I hear it spinning, but I don't hear the heads doing anything. There's nothing in there, buddy. Stop looking. It wants there to be a floppy there. Oh, we got a beep.
Yeah, it takes. Oh fuck! Hit enter.
Well, should I type in the date?
Well, you can.
Oops. Ah!
You can only put 2-digit year.
Yeah, I know. I'm an idiot. I realize that.
And you have to put the dashes in.
Oh, son of a...
Oh, it probably doesn't recognize the year 2020. Just hit enter.
There. Holy crap.
That's 5.
This is on the hard drive.
Just bring up a directory quick. Exactly one thing.
80 megs and we got one file. Oh, that's awesome.
It only needs that one file to boot.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I have a little present here. Hold, please. I have a gift. Is that too new?
Oh, there you go. No, that'll work.
Just get one. I knew I spent $1 at a yard sale for this for some reason. Sector not found. Well, these discs may not be good.
Yeah, I'll say. Because we know the drive works.
Well, worked enough. I got the sales receipt in here though. Somebody paid $59.99 at the Menlo Park Mall in Edison, New Jersey, on May 7th, 1994.
Nice.
Well, I guess we can make DOS discs, right?
Yeah. Well, you could always use your. You could install. Do you know where your copy of DOS 3.3 is?
No.
No.
But we could, I could just write them to new discs, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, there we go.
Okay, so just reboot the computer with that disk in the drive.
So just Control-Alt-Delete?
Yeah. Let's see if it'll boot off that disk.
Excuse me.
What'd you do? Did you eject it and then put it back in?
I'm surprised the damn hard drive works.
I am too, to be honest with you.
Starting PC DOS. Well, Justin, we're giving your drive a good workout.
Yeah.
Thoroughly testing it. Bad or missing command interrupter.
Oh, so there is a problem with the disks then.
All right. Well, we'll make better ones. We have the technology.
Well, at least we know the computer works.
All right. So I'm going to put a label on this floppy, so we know that this is the reference disk, because we're going to make a few different disks now. If I can find a marker. All right. So this is a Model 80, right, Mike?
Yes. That works on the 62. And the 65. Works on all the towers.
Okay. So, can you put a link in the private chat here for me to
For you to what?
get a DOS install?
Yeah.
Well, I'd appreciate that. Thank you. I am doing what IBM Museum suggested.
And that is because I'm not looking.
That is to just have a boot from the drive again.
Oh. Which version do you want? 6.3?
Well, this has 5 on it. Is that okay? Or
yeah,
whatever you feel is appropriate.
I mean, DOS 5 is fine.
All right, that's fine.
I mean, you can download 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 2000. Your choice.
I'll let you make the decision here. Whatever takes up less floppies.
Well, that's a link directly to DOS 5. IBM
Right.
DOS 5. That should only be free floppies. Should only be 3 floppy disks.
All right. So we have.
I think, if I remember right, I think DOS 7 is 5 floppies.
Okay. Oh, I see. DOS 5. 3.5 inch. Do I want 500 or do I want 5.02?
502 is fine. Oh, they don't have a 1.4 meg version, do they?
No, it's just 7. I mean, can I just copy the files or no?
No, probably not.
All right, so
Go into DOS 6.3 then, and just download PC DOS 6.30 3.5. The about
That's
halfway, that fourth one down.
All right, I got that.
Yeah, because that's actually the exact version you were trying to put on anyway.
Okay. Oh, and I need to download 7Z, of course.
Because I think if you do DOS 7, I think it's 5 discs, and they're in XDF format, which isn't an issue for WinImage, but it's just a pain in the butt.
All right, so I got it here. There are 5 disk images here. I'm going to open them. Disk 1, and we'll put this disk in the USB floppy. And we'll write to the disk.
Yay, we're writing.
Well, this is more exciting than I thought it would be.
I'm actually surprised as beat up as that machine is that it worked like straight off the bat without too much poking and prodding.
Don't jinx it, Mike.
Well, I mean, I had no doubt that like the planar would be bad or anything. I mean, those things, I swear to God, the only thing that'll outlast us in a nuclear war is going to be a PS2 and a cockroach.
That's going to be one sophisticated cockroach with the access to the PS2. I'm putting some labels on the floppies. So if you're watching this and you're not subscribed to Mike's channel, please consider doing so, or Mike will get angry and use his magic.
Yeah, Thomas, I have original DOS discs too. I have DOS 3.3, IBM DOS 3.3, and then I have MS DOS 5. I still have the box for MS DOS 5.
What version is this? 6.30?
Yeah, I have IBM DOS 6.3.
I'm just labeling them before I forget to.
Oh, you're fine. That's more than you usually do.
Exactly.
Usually you just let them go and whatever.
And that's why when you said, oh, do you have your such and such discs? I'm like, no, because they're just all in a stack here, and I don't know which is which. All right, so I'm going to put disk 1 in as we write the images for the rest, I guess.
I'm sorry, say that again.
I'm going to put disk 1 in the IBM, but I'm just going to write the rest of the disks as we wait.
Okay, that's fine. That's what I usually do.
The current image format is not supported by the disk drive. How about you go screw yourself, because it worked. Just
You'll probably have to format the disk.
Oh, there it goes. It just didn't like whatever state it was in when I shoved it in there.
Yeah, so WinImage, the older version is a little twitchy when it comes to the USB floppy drives, but it does work.
Well, here's disk A.
So just Control Delete the machine and just boot off that disk set. Or you don't even have to. You can just type setup from the C prompt or from the A prompt. It's spelled with a U, not an I.
I put it with a U. The smart ass.
Thank you. I love you too.
Love you too, Mike.
You sexy bastard, you.
No, thank you. You saw my dance before.
I did. It was good. Oh my Lord. By the way, if any of you expected normalcy on this stream, you're sadly mistaken.
William says, "Did you guys use Novell before? Next time there's a Retrofest in New Jersey, I'm bringing my dad, who probably could fix some of the stuff there." That's cool. I don't think I've ever used that.
I have used Novell.
All right, so I'm going to eject disk 2 here. 1 second. Let me put in disk.
I actually kind of liked Novell Netware was actually pretty good.
I found a Novell book that was at a yard sale giving away for free, and I took it home because I have a sickness.
Yeah, Novell. I mean, it's very complex. It's a steep learning curve, but it was actually really good networking software.
Okay, so I just press return, you think?
Yeah, just go ahead and hit enter. That's fine. Whatever it says. Yeah, you don't need any of the extra shit. That's fine.
Oh, really?
You can install. Well, you don't need PCMCIA support. IBM Antivirus DOS is so out of date, it's ridiculous. I mean, you could actually. You probably ought to install that.
This?
Yeah.
How do I toggle it?
Just hit enter.
Oh. Ooh, Superstore DS compression.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
This thing has a SCSI card. If we need more space, we'll just put a bigger freaking drive in it.
Okay.
Enter.
Enhance new tools.
And by the way, this is going to take for freaking ever.
We only got 5 discs. How long did it take? 8 hours later.
Yeah. Eric, if I had more space to set up a couple of different computers, I wouldn't mind setting up a Novell network. We had Novell Network when I was in high school. That's where I learned about Novell.
All right, we're up to disk 4 here.
Yeah, that's true. We could always use a blue SCSI in that thing there, Steve.
I don't know the blue SCSI.
Not a blue SCSI, a SCSI to SD.
I don't know where my spare one is.
No, I'm just saying we could use one in there.
Oh.
Since it has the SCSI card in, we could use the SCSI to SD in it.
Oh, that's no fun.
No, I know, but I'm just saying that, unlike most PS2s where you don't really have any hard drive upgrade options, since this one's got SCSI, this is why I got the SCSI one.
Hey, Greg, sorry. We'll catch your video later, buddy. We were just blowing up stuff, but we actually successfully blew up stuff.
Yeah.
Mike, let's look at your face for a second.
Why?
I don't know. It's your stream. Love you too.
You know you do. Hello. So, in case anybody's been, since everyone's been focusing on Steve all night, I did get the PowerBook up and running.
Nice.
It is fully operational.
It's fully armed and operational.
The screen is fixed.
That's awesome, man.
So it's fully running like it's supposed to be. Running Mac OS 8.1. I have to get the tabs on this broke, of course, which I fully expected them to.
Oh yeah, well that's gonna happen no matter what.
Yeah, that's always the first piece to break. So, but other than that, I mean, the rest of this machine is actually in better than average condition. So there's a chunk missing right here, and that's actually the only plastic that's broken on it.
That's a healthy chunk.
Yeah, well, it's just cosmetic because these feet are actually connected to the subframe. These feet were actually both broken off on the other one too, on the other subframe. So this whole project actually fixed a multitude of problems. So that one's fixed up. So,
All right, we almost have all of our discs written.
so now we have a screen.
Yeah, the Windows 10 is not liking this floppy drive, so between writes, I have to yank out the power cable and shove it back in there.
See, this is why I use. This is why I have the older machines.
I mean, it's fun. I'm
That's
plugged
why I
into
have that old Windows XP machine, because it's perfect for this, for running WinImage, which is actually one of the reasons I still run one of the older versions of WinImage. Oh, hey, there's a trackpad button.
All right, so all the disk images are written. Now we're just waiting to see what it needs now. Hey, Chris, how's it going? All right, we're 66% complete on this zany install. And fudge, I'm trying to remember the reference disk that we found for the Apple Talk card.
That should be on your 50Z reference disk.
Yeah, I need to find where I put that.
Yeah.
They're all in the same place, at least. Disk 4. Okay. We're skipping ahead here. Well, at least I know I could recap that that bad drive, and it should be okay.
Yeah, there you go.
That's really cool if this hard drive works.
Yeah, it is pretty neat. Pretty amazing, too.
That'll save us a lot of time, too. All right, disk 5. %84 complete. Yay! When this thing accesses the drive, the whole machine shakes. It's on a wobbly tray table.
Hey, Chris.
Mac 84 is complete.
William, yes, you can use a floppy emu in these. It takes a lot of modification, though.
Yay! So the command file in the root directory, that was just the minimum of a DOS install?
The command.com, yeah. There's 3 files that you need to make DOS work. 2 of them are hidden. One's msdos.io and the other one's bios.io. Those are also there, but you can't see them.
All right, remove any disks and restart your computer. Hells yeah!
Well, Steve, I just realized something.
What?
I have almost every part I need to put this machine together, except one.
The hard drive?
No. The freaking keyboard.
Uh-oh.
Well, I need a hard drive, too, but I need a keyboard.
Hey, look at that!
Hey, there you go.
The antivirus. Oh, that's funny. DOS Shield is now active. Hey, there we go. Checking for active viruses in memory. Oh, sure. I sure hope not. DJ Craze, this does not have USB ports. You silly goose.
Boy, would that be nice if it did.
Look at it go, Mike.
Oh my lord.
It's a good test of the hard drive, I suppose. Unless it just froze.
No, it probably just taking a little bit of time. Oh, it says data integrity error on drive C. Press enter to retry.
Oopsie. Do you think our hard drive is not fun anymore?
Yeah, the hard drive's probably on its way out.
Gosh darn it, we just installed DOS onto it.
Hit escape. Well, I got two processors here, Steve. I got a 33 and a 25. The 33 has a broken connector here for the RAM expansion, which I don't have one anyway. But the 25 is okay. Huh?
Maybe I can fix that one.
Yeah. Maybe you could take the one off the 25 and put it on the 33.
Yeah, they could do that.
I mean, I'm not really worried about it right now because I can't even power this computer up.
We had errors. Please check your log. Yeah, I'll check your log.
Yeah, we might have to run. Just hit F3 to exit that.
Okay. Yeah, he's working on PowerBook 540. Oh, look at that. We have a fancy little shell.
Yeah. So drop into the DOS prompt. Press Alt.
Oh, whoops. Sorry. How do I cancel?
Hit Tab. There you go. Now hit Alt. Then F. Then go to Exit.
Well, there's nothing in there, but...
Well, just fail it. Just hit F. Go to the C drive. Go into the DOS directory.
Whee!
Yeah, that's very helpful. Do that again with a /W/P.
/P. IBM Museum has a good point. If we think the drive is bad, we should format it and reinstall DOS.
Hit enter. All right, just type exactly what I tell you. CHK DSK.
That's it?
Yep, that's it. Well, it's not showing any bad sectors or anything, but I kind of agree with Dave. You probably ought to reboot it off of disk 1 and then format the drive.
I can't spell.
Yeah.
Where's E? Oh, it is there. Okay.
Yeah, that's the editor.
There's a utility for formatting the drive from Tribble on the Ardent tool page. Okay. I'm going to go there. Excuse me.
Ooh, sexy. Very sexy one.
Okay, so software and drivers. I guess it would be under there. Tribble?
Probably, yeah.
Well, I'm going to do a search.
If Dave says it's there because he's the one that takes care of that website. So
Yeah, I'm just looking at where it would be because I did a search. I see IBM SCSI A, IBM SCSI microcode version storage. I guess under storage adapters. Okay, SCSI adapter A Tribble.
yep,
Oh, here we go. So we have the ADF file,
which you don't need.
and we have a Tribble card test.
There you go.
But it says this bootable disk may destroy all data on your hard drive without warning.
That's okay. We're not really worried about that.
But it says card test. Would that have the formatter tool on it?
Well, it'll probably test the drive. It'll probably test it by formatting it.
I'll wait for him to respond because there's a delay. So I'm wondering if we should download the Tribble st.zip, which is an OEM SCSI Tribble card test, which is a bootable disk that may destroy your data without warning. Oh, that's fun.
Yes, when you format the drive, it will check for bad sectors and it will write those to the.
So should we make a boot disk, as he was saying before?
Well, you have a boot disk.
I do?
Yeah, your IBM DOS 6.3 disk. Your first disk is a boot disk.
Oh, okay. Then I'll keep that.
That's what he was saying. He said you should reboot off of the first disk and format the drive.
Oh, okay. Well, I can do that.
Because if you format the drive, it'll detect and write bad sectors.
So just control delete it with the disk in there.
Yeah.
All right.
Unless you want to sit there and wait for the memory test again.
No thanks.
Which is much faster on that machine than it is on my P70.
Well, you also have more memory in there, right?
Yeah, I have 8 megs in there.
I'm learning to DOS. This is scary. Very scary.
I'd already taught you how to DOS.
Yeah, well, my brain can't handle more than like 3 commands, so I forgot already. I was loading the setup.
Yeah, you'll just exit. You'll just F3 out of that.
Okay. At least we know it doesn't need all the disks. To exit setup, place DOS 3 to 1 just press yes. To continue setup, yeah.
Did you eject the disk?
No. It's fine.
That's weird.
It's fine.
It's fine.
All right, so format.
Yep.
C.
Yep.
Colon.
Yep, that's it.
Warning.
Yes.
Trying to recover allocation unit.
Oh, Dave says the Tribble ST is an image of a bootable disk.
Oh, well, I'll download that. Sorry.
Yes, das ist gut.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any reason to use that bootable disk instead of this one? Or I guess we're already in the
Tribble software on it to do diagnostics and stuff.
Okay.
That's probably what he was saying.
I'll I'll bring a disc out. We'll make that onto a disc just for funs. Just for funsies.
So is Bruce still with us, or is he gone for the night?
I don't know. They're chatting on iMessage. They're probably all ignoring us. Bruce smells funny. Jay smells funny. Dana smells funny. And both of the Gregs smell funny. There. I said they smelled funny, so if they're watching, they'll let us know.
Okay.
Yay, Bruce is here. See, told you.
So, Bruce, correct me if I'm wrong. Were you not looking for a PowerBook 500 hard drive cable?
I think he found one, but I'm not sure.
Oh. Because I have an extra. I actually have a whole logic board. And a whole bottom case. Actually, this bottom case is actually in really good shape.
84%. Okay, well, we're at 98%.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering because if you need one, I have a spare now.
What silly name should we come up with for this? I'm just gonna name it IBM. All right, so now we want to install or set up, rather.
Well, hang on a second. Oh, we did find some bad sectors. 2K in bad sectors.
Oh, and it fixed it or reallocated it.
Yeah, well, it marked them as bad in the allocation table, so
Okay.
they won't be used. So now you can just do setup. And Thomas, that is gross. You bastard.
Well, while this installs, I'm going to remove the Apple Talk card from the IBM because, hey, if you go to bed, I'll stay up.
Oh, God. The last time I did that, you guys fucked up and you're costing my channel.
You're fine. We're just giving you extra view hours.
Yeah.
Should we put in this antivirus or no?
I only put it in simply because I use old DOS disks sometimes, and some viruses on them. That's the only reason I was saying about maybe putting it on.
Oh, should I have installed it into the DOS or just install it?
Nah. It's not necessary. I mean, like I said, it's so far out of date. It's.
Oh no! I mean, was it okay that I use the DOS directory, or should I have installed it?
Yeah, no, DOS is fine. Yeah.
Okay. We gave you some of the best content you've ever had. You're welcome.
Oh God.
Oh boy.
Well, I have part of a 500 together. I'm missing a keyboard. So this will be one to work on. Maybe Steve will donate a dead power book to me or something one day. I doubt it, but it'd be nice.
I can't hear you.
I know.
I'm joking.
That was the point. I agree with you, Chris. Fruit does not belong on pizza.
Tomatoes are fruit. Purple is a fruit.
Ooh, I could do Spam on pizza now. That would be freaking awesome.
All right, here, ladies and gentlemen, is what sent me, Steve of Mac 84, down an IBM PS2 rabbit hole exactly 2 years ago. This stupid card, which I purchased on eBay thinking it was some type of PCI card because I'm an idiot. But it's actually a Local Talk networking card. And we're going to plug this sucker in. Yeah. And then we could print to image writer printers and all sorts of crazy fun stuff. And make Mike regret he ever joined this stream.
You guys realize I'm probably never going to get my computer back, right?
After I get it to work, I'll probably get bored of it. No, see, that's the thing, Chris. It's not an ISA card. It's a micro-channel card, which will only work on an IBM PS2. So that's why I have...
There's also some NCR systems it would work on.
All right, well, listen to Mike. He knows better. Didn't we have to finagle finding this card? Or were we able to find it, the ADF file or whatever?
Yeah, like I said, it's on your Model 50 reference disk.
I know. Oh, it's also on your Tough Book.
Is it?
Yeah, because I think that's where we downloaded it from.
Oh my God, you're gonna make me find the power adapter for this thing, aren't you?
Yeah. Oh, he says Arden Tool is Toma's site, not his. But yeah, I don't think this is documented on there. But I'm gonna take some pretty pictures and we'll put it on there.
Well, actually, I think that's where we found it.
Oh well. But it like we had to do a weird search for it. Like it didn't come up as we expected. But it's a Dana brand card, I think.
Oh Lord, let me find the PC adapter. Thankfully, it's usually pretty easy to find because I use this thing all the time. I'm actually surprised the battery's not charged. I know I got a figure 8 here.
I might have emailed it to myself. It was a small enough file.
Yeah, they're only like 3K. See, Trina, I have a Tough Book too. It's so cute. Well, I haven't used this for a while. Oops. The CMOS battery went dead.
Oops. What's the adapter ID for that? Well, I guess we have to plug it in to find that out. Is that correct, Mike? With PC DOS, we can run qconfig. So once this is done installing, can I plug the card in?
Yeah, you can.
Is there a certain slot I should plug it into?
Just a 16-bit slot.
All right.
Which is one of the short ones. It doesn't matter what slot you plug it in. I mean,
plug it in, plug it in. Run away, Jay! Run away! Good night, Trina. Take care.
I was working on a Mac.
All right, so I'm just going to shut it off right now. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to eject the floppy. I'm going to jam this card in to.
When was this computer first released? That Steve's working on? It was first released in 1987. They made the Mono 80 for many, many years. I think they made it all the way up to 92 or 93.
No, it would help if I didn't bend the thingy. Okay, the card is in. I think. Not happy, but it's in. '87. I was just a wee little baby.
Just F1.
Should I wait or just push it now?
Well, yeah, when it pops up.
Okay. I pushed it too early. Or maybe not. Wait, there it goes. PC DOS. Alrighty.
Oh, I have no idea, DJ Craze. I don't have much. I have very little experience with Lenovo stuff.
Well, that completed a heck of a lot faster than it did before.
Yeah. Well, you can get all that information straight from Lenovo's website.
All right. Then run qconfig / so I can remember the switches. Sure.
And I don't have that ADF file.
Okay, no worries. We'll find it.
I thought I did, but I think I had to redo this hard drive since I was over at your house. Because that was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago. No worries, Mike. Thank you for checking. I do appreciate it.
That's okay. I need to get this thing out and charge it up anyway.
All right, so Alt X. Hey, look, I remembered. And then qconfig / There you go, buddy.
You're probably going to want to do a qconfig / A.
Lists all microchannel cards in a
/D.
A and D at the same time?
Yeah.
Whee!
Oh, wow. That is... I thought it was just going... Holy shit.
How do I cancel it?
Control C.
Okay.
Just do qconfig / D.
Oh, D / P.
Ah, okay. There you go.
I think I made it angry.
No, it's probably just... No, it just takes a little while. It's searching the system to see what's on it. You got to give it some time. It's a 386, Steve. It's not lightning fast.
I'm sorry. How many megahertz is this thing?
I don't know. 20 megahertz. So that's an earlier. It's an earlier model. It's a. Let's see here.
Oh, we don't have a coprocessor installed. All right, 72.8 megabytes. Woohoo!
What slot did you put it in?
7.
Oh,
Yeah, user slots 7. Total slots. Yeah, it's in slot 7.
oh, okay. Wonder why it's not showing the SCSI adapter.
Oh, there it goes. Because it's in 8. That's why. 8 and 7. There it goes.
Oh,
Yeah, Dana Talk, local talk, interface card.
so it's a 612D.
612D.
Yep.
All right.
That is pretty fucking awesome. I didn't know you could do that. Thank you, Dave. That's
We're learning all the time. As I drop a floppy disk onto the.
So if you go to Arden Tool, you should be able to search for a
I searched for D12D, but that didn't come up with anything.
no 612D.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. I can't read. We're right. We're doing
612D.
612. It doesn't help when you have floppy disks covering most of the keys on the keyboard. Okay. Picture collection, SIT recognized adapters, Qconfig recognized adapters, and that's all she wrote.
He says search the ADF list.
Ah, okay. So I go to. I'm on the site now. Where's the ADF list?
Go under
Sorry, I'm only dealing with one screen here. I usually have 2 set up. Microchannel EDF.
Oh, go up at the top and go to MCA adapters.
Okay.
And then go to adapter description files.
Okay, I'm there.
And then you can just find it. What was the number? 612D?
612D as in dog. Okay. It is not there. I see 611 and 614. That's right. We had to find it on a weird website, didn't we?
Oh, wow. It's not there.
Well, we're going to add it to that.
Oh, right here it is.
Oh, where?
It's under 6127.
Oh.
Remember, it's in hexadecimal.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I think this is where we got it from.
6. Oh, I mean, I can't even freaking. Yeah. All right. So, where is it again, Mike? Sorry.
Look for. I just picked up the list. Go from 6127. Then.
Oh, I found it. Dana Talk MC Network Adapter.
Yep, that's the one.
All right. So I need to right click and save that.
Yep.
And put it somewhere. I'm going to actually name what the hell it is now. Dana.
Don't rename it. Just leave it alone.
No, I'm putting it in a folder.
Oh, okay. And just copy it to a blank disk. Don't copy it to the reference disk.
No. I made a disk for that Tribble software. I'll just put it on there if that's okay.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay, so let me go to that disk.
Once you make the reference disk on the Windows 10 machine, you don't ever want to put it back in there.
Yes, I learned that the hard way.
They're very IBM's the PS2s are very twitchy about there's like a little like binary like digit or something that gets switched sometimes, and they just don't fucking work again, and then you have to redo the reference disk, which is a pain in the ass.
There we go. All right, so what do we do now? Do we have to run the reference again?
Now you have to run the reference disk again.
Okay. Oh, I could copy this to the hard disk, right?
No, you can't.
The ADF file?
No, you can't.
Oh.
It has to be on a floppy disk.
Oh, where's the fun in that? All right, so do I reboot it?
Yeah. It's because the reference software is not programmed to read off of a floppy.
Oh, yeah, that would make
because not all machines have hard drives.
This is exciting, Mike. I'm excited.
Oh, Lord. You're nuts.
because I have the Apple Talk software, the Apple Share PC software now. We're gonna share.
Yeah.
We're gonna share stuff. This is gonna be so freaking
Go
cool.
ahead and hit enter.
I'm excited.
Go ahead. Automatically configure.
I've been this happy in a while. Woo!
Steve, you're an idiot.
I know, but I'm with good company.
Yeah. Okay, so now take the reference disk out and put your other disk in with the ADF file on.
Okay, press enter.
Yep. And then in a second, you'll have to swap the disk back in.
Okay.
All right, now hit enter.
Leave
it in.
Okay. Oh, that's right. We want to view it.
Well, no, you're going to want to copy that ADF file onto the reference disk.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Because if you don't, then you have to go through the whole floppy swap thing, and if you lose the disk, it's just easier to have it all on one disk.
Oh, okay. Understood. Thank you for your sage advice, Mike.
I try.
We're going for 2 hours and 22 minutes here. How the heck y'all doing, guys? Make sure you like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, because Mike needs all those likes and subscribes, or this stream will just go on forever.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess that probably would work. Send to A. I'm not sure if you can still do that on Windows 10 or not. Hit enter. Go to copy and option disk.
Okay.
Go ahead and enter. Now swap them out again. And then now you won't have to worry about where the file is, because it'll just be on the reference disk for that computer. And leave the reference disk in the floppy drive.
Okay, 1 second. Sorry, brother.
When you're done with the machine, before you pack it all up, just leave the reference disk in the floppy drive so you don't have to try to search for it.
Oh, okay. Okay. So update reference disk complete. Ensure the
Now,
reference.
go ahead and hit enter.
Okay.
Now just go into set configuration. And the reason I'm telling you that is because since the battery is questionable in this machine,
yeah,
it'll just make it easier if you have to go through and reconfigure everything. And the next time I see you, I'll bring you a battery, because I still have, I think, 3 of them.
Okay, thank you.
Go into view configuration, and it should show it in slot 7 then.
Yeah. Look at that.
There you go.
Local talk, baby.
Nice.
So now we want to exit to DOS.
Yeah, just hit F3 and it'll reset, and just pop that disk out of the drive. Somebody asked if there was, Starbuck asked if there was a plan. Yeah, so Steve got this microchannel local talk card, and he wants to create a local talk network with Macs and this particular PC. And we're using, he initially got a PS2 Model 50Z to do this, which is a 286 machine, but the hard drive crashed.
Yeah, which makes it more difficult.
Yeah, and that particular machine uses a proprietary DBA SD drive, which is a nightmare to even find in working state these days. So this one here has a SCSI. This one's mine. This one has a SCSI card in it. So if this hard drive dies, Steve's got a zillion options to put in to replace it. Hey, good for you. Yeah, it's amazing that there's 1,300 people that actually are interested in IBM Shenanigans.
They should be. This stuff is pretty damn fascinating.
I love these machines. These are some of the best fucking computers ever made. I'm
So
sorry.
I'm gonna-
I don't give a fuck what anybody else thinks. Everybody else hates them. I love them. I love PS2s.
I like it too. It's pretty neat. I will be completely honest, Mike. The first time I got that 50Z, I plugged it into into a monitor, and I turned it on, and I saw the memory counting up. There was an excitement of unknown because I have no idea how to use the machine, and that excited me because I'm like, this is cool.
Yeah, you could probably use a SCSI. I mean, we were talking about that store, but we were saying worst case is we could just throw a SCSI to SD in it.
Here we go. Look at this.
There you go.
So this is, which one do I want here? Oh, fudge. Which one was it? Apple.
I don't know. Just install them both.
Well, one doesn't have Apple Share and one does. Okay, yeah, this is just for the printer. Yeah, this is the one with the Apple Share. So I guess I do install.
If you hit the tab key, there you go. Now you can just go down to install and hit enter. And by the way, you can use a mouse with this program.
I don't have one plugged in.
No, I'm just saying you can use.
Oh, okay, that's neat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just hit ignore once. Oh. Just ignore it. See what happens.
well, it stopped spinning. Well, the data is on this old PC. I could just grab it off of there again if I had to. Maybe the disk is bad.
Oh, okay.
Let me turn on this. I have to get another keyboard.
Thomas, these machines actually run OS2 beautifully.
You can make yourself big, Mike. I'm going to take a little bit of a break
Okay.
in a certain room of the house.
Yeah, unfortunately, Dave, you're always streaming when I'm at work. And then I always forget about it until I get home. So, Thomas, one of the things I eventually want to do when I get this machine back is put a bigger hard drive in it and get some more memory for it and run OS2 Warp 3 on it. So, way back in 2000, 99, 98, 99, 2000, I used to run a bulletin board system off of a Model 80, a pretty bone stock Model 80. Mine was the 25 megahertz version, 386 with the coprocessor. I had the 8 megs of memory in the 2 special RAM cards, and then I had another 8 megs on a 0 to 16 meg card, and then I had the SD hard drive, the MFM hard drive controller with 200 and I think there are 120 meg hard drives, 130 meg hard drives, big full height suckers. 4 internal 14.4 modems and an external 56K modem. And I had a future domain SCSI card with a CD tower hooked up to it. It was a monster. The freaking power bill is ridiculous.
I need to find another damn PC keyboard.
Well, the good news is I'm off this weekend, so I can actually watch.
Mike, where did I put
Oh, okay, that'd be cool. I'm always on Sunday. Hey, Chris, I had 2 120 meg hard drives in that thing. It ran OS2 Warp 3 because the bulletin board software I was running was ran out of DOS. And with OS2, because it has preemptive multitasking and everything, I could run multiple instances of the bulletin board software for each node of the BB. I had 5 or 6 nodes of the BBS. So I could run each node basically in its own window. I still say OS2 is way superior to Windows. So the only problem with Thomas, the only problem with a 32 gig SCSI card or SD card is the fact that under DOS and even OS2, you can only partition it in 2 gig chunks. So if you had a 32 gig SD card, you'd have to have 16 hard drives, which would kind of suck.
All right, I found a keyboard.
And I'm going to be honest with you, 1 gigabyte on one of these machines is ridiculous.
How?
But the other thing I had thought about doing is another reason I got this machine with the SCSI card is even if I don't use this machine, I wanted the SCSI card to put into my P70 and make a custom cable and put a SCSI hard drive in that to replace the DBA hard drive that's in that thing. So yeah, but still, Thomas, you're still limited. You can have as big of a hard. I mean, it's SCSI, so the physical size of the hard drive isn't the problem. It's the partition size under the FAT16 file system that can only be 2 gigs, 2.2 gigs to be exact.
Okay, we're gonna switch over to this bad boy now.
Oh Lord. Is that my Vectra?
My Vectra. With 32 megabytes of memory.
Oh wow, that's not bad.
Oh, it's not bad at all.
And the Matrox Millennium is a plus too.
System configuration. Well, how about you configure yourself? Go away. Okay. Did I not put the floppy cable back in correctly?
Yeah, you must not have.
Oh, shit. And guess what machine would get? I have 2 video scalers and a freaking monitor on top of this PC. I'm going to have to take the damn thing off. Well, might as well make me full screen so people could see me yell at the goddamn thing.
Okie dokie. I'm a good producer.
Yes, you are. Thank you very much, Mike. I appreciate it. Look at my floppy drives. Woo!
So Steve found this thing on, I think, Facebook Marketplace or something.
Yeah.
And I got all like excited.
I got a Pentium 4 tower with it also, but that's not too exciting.
Yeah, fuck that. That's just a piece of shit.
The guy's like, "You want this too?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess."
Parts.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, these HP Vectra machines are some freaking beasts. I mean, the Vectra was like the highest end machine you could buy.
It's registered to AT&T.
Oh yeah.
I bet you it was.
I wonder if it came out of the Bell Works building.
I was just about to say that. I bet you it did.
That's ironic. You know that.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to move this power strip, and hopefully I don't turn it off while I do that.
Well, you might as well shut it off anyway.
Why?
Because you're not going to plug the floppy cable in while the damn thing's on, I hope.
Yeah, I'm an idiot. Okay. How can I do this?
I wasn't going to call you an idiot, but, you know.
When the opportunity arises. I'm going to just unplug the scaler for a second. That over here. And then move this power strip thingamabobber over there. That's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, the damn flop. Oh, you know what? It's probably disconnected from the logic board. This is the way the hard drive comes up here. I probably unplugged it by mistake. No, it's still in there. What the hell? Mike, it's still plugged in there. You still with us, Mike? I think Mike abandoned me. All right, well, I'm going to turn this machine on.
Sorry, I dished you for a cup of coffee.
What'd you do?
So what's the problem?
Well, it was already plugged in.
The power?
Yeah, both the power and the disk cable.
You have it plugged in right?
Well, I'm reseating it.
Okay. Well, I'll try that and see what happens.
Now I need to plug, like, this video cable goes there, and this. Well, I'm going to see if it gives me the error before I plug everything back in. Okay, now I have to waddle over here.
Well, Starbuck, I'm not married anymore, so I gave up beer.
All right, let's see if this does anything. I mean, the floppy drive made a noise, so it has to be plugged in somehow.
Go into configure. Go into setup once.
I can't read it. What does it say to press?
F2.
Ah, gosh darn it! I just scratched up my LCD screen.
Ugh. Hit enter. Go down. Keep going. Well, right there it says 3.5 inch, 1.44 meg. Huh.
See you, 50 Shades. Thank you for joining.
Hey, take care. Thanks, bud.
Just gonna hit save and exit and see what happens.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. Just if it gives you an error this time, just bypass it. Oh, right there it says it passed.
All right. Well, that was a load of crap.
Yeah, that makes a lot of fucking sense.
All right. Well, we don't need this for long anyway. We're just gonna slap some files on it. And then...
Quantum Fireball. Oh my lord! I can't believe that fucking thing still works. That's a trip.
I'm gonna put a fresh floppy in there just so we try. Hey, look! Oh no, Trina's not here. I'm grabbing the pole like I'm dancing on it. La, la, la.
No, I think somewhere along the line it just didn't have the configuration system set It probably has. I'm sure it has a faulty CMOS battery. You can just hit escape here and it'll go through.
Oh, I'm just trying to get the mouse.
Now you pissed it off.
Yeah, well, what else is new? It's a PC. That's what I do. Okay.
What's the Apple LT backup disk?
That's for the Local Talk ISA card that Apple and Farallon made.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we'll probably need some drivers or some shit too, unfortunately.
Well, all the drivers should be in that software package, I would think. Do you have a disk in?
Well, not all the way in, because I'm an idiot. Oh, we have some cheap sex streamers recommended here, Mike.
Yeah, I see.
Go fuck off, you stupid scammers.
I took care of that.
Thank you. I guess I should format this just to play it safe. They can't be as sexy as this, Mike. This is called the Wild Eep. Eep? Well, see, the thing is, the Local Talk installer is for the Apple card, not the Dana card.
Ah.
I have no clue what software is supported by that, but we could at least try. Worst they could do is say no, you know.
You know, that's the first time I've ever gotten one of them bots in my channel.
Well, obviously, you know, you're hitting the big time.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't think I've gotten one on mine. I can't remember. I only get the poopy mama diaper guy. Let's sit down. What the hell am I doing standing up? No, IBM Museum, the links are automatically removed in YouTube unless you're a moderator. Mike, you want to make him a mod?
I'm making him one.
There you go. We could trust him.
So we had an issue with somebody. I didn't personally have the issue, but Steve had an issue with a user who flipped shit about being a moderator. So
hey, I didn't have a problem until they flipped.
I removed all of my moderators,
including RetroTechie twice.
Well, yeah, I just removed him a million freaking times.
Love you, RetroTechie.
So.
Oh, wrong keyboard.
I made a couple moderators just in case.
All right, so I'm going to copy the software first. There you go, IBM Museum. Now it works.
Well, and the shitty thing about these bots is the fact that you really can't even do anything about them. You can't report them to YouTube in a chat.
You can block them, but they'll come back.
Yeah,
As
exactly.
other
They're
users.
right there. They are.
Hey, we're having fun IBM stuff. Go away.
All right. Well, I reported it to YouTube, but it's probably not going to make any difference. Yeah, I forgot about that, Zodium. I usually do have sub-only mode on, but since I set this stream up through StreamYard so that Steve and I could both share, I totally forgot about it.
If you go to studio.youtube.com, I think you could change it midstream.
Can you?
Go away. We have Steve pole dancing. Oh, nobody wants that. Okay, so I think we are temporarily finished with this lovely Ventra here. Oh boy.
There we go. Now we're on subscribers only mode. I didn't know you could change that midstream.
Yeah, you can change a lot of stuff midstream.
Okay. So now we shouldn't have to worry about it.
Yeah, we should be all good to go. It is now safe to turn off your computer.
Well, turn the fucking thing off, would you?
I did.
So who wants to see me stab this poofy battery with an X-Acto knife?
You might want to do that outside.
Yeah, you're still here, DJ.
It would help if I plugged in the right VGA cable to this thing. Scalar. This guy goes from here.
Steve's wife probably isn't even home.
No, she's upstairs.
She's probably out with her boyfriend.
She's upstairs, you dick. There we go.
Yeah, this thing's a little puffy.
Back in action.
A little spicy.
All right.
I was going to order one of these. They want like $100 for this goddamn thing. I'm like, yeah, let's see here. I don't think I'm going to spend that kind of money on a MacBook.
I think it. What did it do? Did it freeze up on me? I guess I could just control it, delete it, right?
Yeah.
Zodium, I just read your comment. Oh, God. Oh, I woke up with such a stiff neck. DOS Shield is now active.
Yeah, that's what I said, Chris. I mean, I'm going to fix the machine up, but I'm not going to buy a brand new battery for it. I'm going to try to find a used one or something. It is a 2010 model. I mean, it's the last white MacBook they made. And it's in really good shape. But it needs a trackpad, too.
All right. Yes, Starbuck. Next month, early next month. Hey, here we go. Look at this shit. All right, so type the letter of the drive you want software installed on. C. Are you sure? Yes. What? Unable to copy A talk to C. Correct the problem. What? Starbuck, you didn't knock on the right amount of wood.
I don't know. That floppy disk might be bad.
Well, I just put a brand new one in. I mean, the whole fucking batch might be bad, but
That wouldn't surprise me.
unable to copy. Why? Correct the problem. Jesus Christ. I'll correct you. Okay.
So try this, Steve. Just make a a directory on the hard drive called like ATalk or something.
How do I do?
Just space ATALK. You don't have to type in caps, Steve.
Oh, well,
This isn't Linux.
I'm an idiot, so.
And then just go back to your A drive.
I think the manual says you can't do it this way, but hold on. I got the manual. Where the fuck did I put the damn manual?
Well, that's not bad, Chris. Yeah, now $35. I wouldn't mind spending $35.
All right, we have Ye Holy Manual here.
I was looking at iFixit because I need a trackpad too. The trackpad got broken when the battery swelled up. That's funny, Teradyne.
All right, it says
Starbucks says this is almost as amusing as a Linux stream.
So you want me to copy the A disk into that folder?
Yeah, just copy everything into that folder and try running the install.
So what do I do? Copy
space
asterisk
star space C:\\.
Oh shit.
Hit F3
Sorry.
/.
This keyboard doesn't have a backslash. That's how it's weird in a weird spot. That's how I got messed up.
There you go. And now hit enter. File.
There's a directory. I'm an idiot. Yeah.
Oh, it's in a subdirectory?
Yeah.
All right, so go into that subdirectory. Now, I was going to say I could save you from doing all that typing, but go ahead. Well, I'm on iFixit as a reseller or a repair center or whatever you want to call it. So I mean, I get some pretty decent prices from them on some things, but yeah, that battery was just insane. Now, so I copied everything. So go in.
I just want to copy this. I want to do the same thing.
Yeah, I know there's other options, Thomas. I'm trying to keep it simple for him because he's an idiot.
Thank you. I appreciate it. How do I just get back to other?
He can also just use DOS key too. Yeah, you can go back. You can go back one level in a directory just by typing cd ...
Ah, okay.
Or cd / either or. They both work.
Oh, that just shows you how often I use this. It's copying all the Laser Rider stuff. This is when you say, "Oh Lord."
Well, this was a 2010, Chris. I don't know if they use the same battery or not. I can't remember.
Look at all them files.
I haven't used DOS for a little while either.
Okay.
Hey, Dave says he has a few Apple Talk adapters.
Oh, neat. Well, let's see if this one even works with this Apple software. This wasn't designed for this card.
Can we look? Can we do Apple Talk between New Jersey and Arizona?
Yeah, let's do it.
That would be fun.
All right. So CD A Talk, and then install. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
Just type. Well, truthfully, you really don't even need to copy anything. It's already on the hard drive. Just type ATalk and see if it runs.
Yeah, well, it configures a desk accessory. Because DA is a desk accessory that runs in the background.
Yeah, it just puts it in your autoexec.bat file.
Yeah, so we may have to do that manually because I think it's hung up here.
That's not an issue.
Yeah, if I press Control C, it didn't do crap.
Yeah, you might have to reboot it.
It installed perfectly in a VM. Ooh, it won't even respond to Control or Delete.
Wow, you really locked it up.
Well, shit.
Besides that, we need to hear that chunky ass power switch. That's one thing IBM was always good for. Very satisfying power switches.
Maybe this version of DOS is too new for this program.
Nah, DOS is DOS.
I installed it in the Windows.
I have never in my life heard of anything having a too new a version of DOS.
Let me go to troubleshooting and see if it mentions this. Ooh.
I don't know, but I'm starting to get tired, Steve.
All right, no worries. We don't have to continue it for that long.
Yeah, I figured give you another half an hour.
That's fine. Let's see. Let's run the PC. On.
I still have a couple of furry assholes I need to cuddle with before bed.
I like that chapter 11 in complete Apple fashion is titled "If Something Goes Wrong."
Or when Steve fucks up.
Yeah. All right. So how do we do our autoexec.bat? How do we edit it?
All right, go out into the DOS. It's just easier to do it from DOS prompt.
That's fine.
All right, type E space autoexec.bat. And do you know what line you need to put in?
Oh, I could grab my laptop to compare it to the VM.
Yeah.
Let me do that.
You're gonna have to know what the command is that you need to put in.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab my laptop to because it's already installed on the VM there.
Oh, okay.
I'll be right back.
I don't mind the e-editor. I mean, I like the Microsoft editor better. It's a little more intuitive and a lot easier. But I've never really had a major problem with E. I mean, it works. I look at it this way. It's better than Edlin. Fucking line editor that Microsoft used to have. Oh my lord, I hated that thing. Hated that thing with a fucking passion. I still have nightmares about that. I tried using Ed. He didn't like it very much. Maybe I need to find a different Ed.
Okay. We're booting up the VM here.
Only Steve would have a VM with DOS.
Yep. I wanted to see if the Apple Talk software would install before I archive the damn thing. So where is this auto exec file in the C drive?
In the root.
All right, so we trying to see if it's in this. Oh yeah. So we have a talk and then the memory and then a bunch of stuff. Whoops.
Just copy whatever it says there.
How do I get rid of this line?
What line?
The new line I made.
Just hit delete.
Nope.
Or just hit back. It doesn't really matter.
All right.
Do it after the echo off, though.
Well, in this one, it's before it, but okay.
It doesn't matter. Okay, now, is that all you need to add?
I think so. I'm just double checking I spelled everything correctly.
Okay.
A talk mem equals 7. A share, a print, MIN, SES, reader, a net, space auto. Yep, I think that's it.
Okay, now, you see where it says path?
1 second, yeah.
Okay, go down to that line, and at the end of where it says CDOS, press a semicolon, and type semicolon, not colon, semicolon. Okay, once again, a semicolon.
Yeah.
That's with the dot and the comma at the bottom.
Yeah, you can't see the fucking difference.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Type C:\\.
That's shit.
No, \.
Yeah, I keep thinking the button's there, but it's this keyboard's different.
And what's the directory that's in? Is it ATalk or?
Well, it's not installed, but yeah.
Well, what's the directory that the files are in?
Yeah, I think it's ATalk.
Okay.
If
Now-
not, we'll rename it to that.
The problem is you actually need that pass statement to be before the ATalk command.
Oh, all the stuff I put has to be.
Yeah, the pass statement needs to be first. I just thought about that. All I would do, just delete that whole line you're on right now. All right.
And put that above.
Yeah, go up to where it says at echo off. Go to the end of that line. Go to the end of that line. Hit enter.
Oh,
No, hit enter. Go path equals C:\\/ no. Listen to what I'm telling you.
sorry.
Semicolon C:\DOS semicolon and then C:\ATalk. There. That's it.
Okay.
Now hit F2.
I just want to make sure my colons are correct. Yes. Okay. Okay.
Now hit F3. Now type.
Okay. Yeah, it is ATalk. Okay.
Okay. Press type. Type the word type. Space. autoexec.bat. Enter. All right. Now reboot the computer.
Check your colon.
I just had my colon checked.
I haven't had the pleasure yet.
Yeah, wait till you're my age.
Ooh, Apple Talk Driver version 2.0. I bet you it's going to hang.
Give it a second. It might take a minute. Yeah, it looks that way.
God damn it. Oh, well. We tried.
It's possible that the file is corrupt. Because that's the file you were having issues with.
I have the original. I'm such an idiot, Mike.
No comment.
Ah. Oh, that's right. That's the disc for that. That's that one. I have the original disc. I'm a freaking idiot. I don't know why I was copying things. All right, so how do we have to boot up from a boot disk to mess with the audio exec now, right?
No.
Okay.
You see where it says starting PC DOS?
Yeah.
Well, when you reboot the machine, when it says that, press F5.
Okay.
And just press it repeatedly. And it'll say PC DOS is bypassing your startup files.
Okay.
It's like booting into safe mode on a Mac.
Okay, cool. So F5?
As soon as the computer beeps, just start hitting F5 a whole bunch of times.
Whee!
All right. Just hit enter. All right.
Oh,
So now,
all this shit.
well, you can leave the path alone. That's not going to hurt anything. Just delete all that stuff.
Should I delete the ATalk part too?
Yeah, you can. But leave the rest of it alone.
And should I leave the semicolon?
Yeah, you can leave it there. That's fine.
All right, so save, quit. Now I'm going to try the Apple Share floppy. Well, first, how do I delete a directory here? Well, I guess it's not hurting it. Just leave it
there. Eric, you're so facetious. I love it.
Thanks, Eric.
Oh.
Oh, look at that! From the original disc. Ain't that freaking picky?
So, since you're an idiot, Steve, I'll explain it to you.
Please do.
So, Eric wanted you to add a
Oh,
call.
no. I understand that. I'm not understanding why it's working from the original disc and not the copy.
Oh. Well, no, the comment that Eric was writing, it says have Steve add a call to autoexec.bat at the end of autoexec.bat. What that would do is that would call the autoexec.bat file. It would just keep running the autoexec.bat file in a fucking loop. It would just basically keep booting the computer constantly.
Apple Talk PC Desk Accessory provides an easy-to-use window interface for connecting to servers. It can be run from the DOS prompt or be made memory resident, which allows you to invoke at any time via a single keystroke. Memory resident reduces the amount of memory available by 60 to 85K. I think that's fine. So do you want to make it memory resident? Yes. Do you have expanded memory such as Intel above?
Yes, you do.
Yes. Okay, the software is installed. Apple Share will be loaded whenever you boot your system with the disk you installed it on. The DOS prompt if DA. Okay.
Well, now you're gonna want to reboot the computer.
All right. Delicious boot loops.
That's funny. You know what? I have never in my life even thought of doing that, Eric.
Okay. This is the PC workstation. Oh, I left that in there. Now, this separate disk is the installer for the Apple branded Local Talk PC card, but I don't think that's going to help us because a Dana brand one.
Yeah, probably not.
Well, let's see if it hangs. Oh, come on. Well,
I think it doesn't like you.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't like me. Well, there is a Farallon version of this software that somebody recently discovered, and they're trying to archive it. I have the French version, which doesn't help me because I don't speak Le French.
Well, I'm just wondering if that software you have only works with the Apple card.
Oh, I'm sure it only
because it says Apple Talk Local Talk PC driver. So I'm wondering if it's looking for the Apple Talk card, the actual Apple branded card, and it's not there.
Well, so then I guess there was a piece of software called Tops that was sold. That was like a network.
I remember we tried looking for that before. We couldn't find it.
Yeah, it's. I'm sure there's a box copy on eBay, but somebody wants $200 for. Maybe my first paycheck, I'll waste it on that. because it comes with an Apple Talk card, but it's not the ISA card. It's not the Microtronic card. It's just some ISA card.
Well, there you go. You could put that in the Vectra.
I already have the Apple branded ISA I could shove in the Vectra,
Oh, okay.
but I wanted to play around with this because it's microchannel and I'm an idiot. So
No argument there.
technically speaking, I should be able, if I put the Apple Talk card in the ISA slot of this Vectra, I should just be able to, in DOS, just do it, right?
Well, first of all, you're running Windows on there.
Well, what if I reboot in DOS mode? That wouldn't do it?
Yeah, I mean, you could still install the software in DOS.
Yeah.
In theory, it should still install, but I don't know how well it will play with Windows.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
the problem. I don't even know if Windows even has a driver for the damn thing.
probably not.
Don't be so sure about that. You'd be amazed at some of the strange shit that Windows 95 has drivers for, because you have to don't forget it came out in 95, so there was still a lot of that antique shit still floating around.
Oh, boy.
No, Steve does not know anything about the command lines on the Mac. Trust me.
I know how to erase things by mistake.
Steve avoids the CLI at all costs.
It's evil. You're very lucky I currently misplaced that local talk card, or we'd be messing around with it right now. Well,
Thank God for small miracles.
at least we know. Well, first off, I guess we should boot this up, and I should delete that stuff from the audio exec so it doesn't do that next time.
Yeah.
But at least you know the hard drive works.
Yeah, that's a good start.
And I guess if we find the network card, we could do some real damage with this thing. The network card driver, rather. What processor is in here, Mike?
386.
Nice.
DX20. The good one.
Look at that. Didn't even put the Apple Talk thing under the Echo dealie. See that, Mike?
Yeah, most of the time they don't. They just add it right to the top.
Well, that was fun. Eric, that's too advanced for me.
Well, it really wouldn't. It wouldn't do any good to leave it in, because I don't think it's the right software.
I really want to see if this is the wrong software too. Now this is just the local talk card itself drivers plus the printer stuff, not Apple Share, but just printer stuff. Uh-oh, general failure. Oof. Doesn't like this poor disc.
It's never a good sign.
Try one more time. Well, that's fun. Good thing I copied that once. So this is just the local talk driver with laser writer software. I said C, you dum-dum. Well, I was not able to copy. Mike is quiet. He probably wants me to leave now.
Starting to fall asleep.
That's what I figured. Oh. No. Oh, well. We tried.
Well, at least you had the system configured.
Yeah.
And you're going to put the reference disk in the floppy drive before you put it away.
Yes. Oh, while we still have everybody here, I just want to try and look up the Ethernet card here.
Which one is that?
This is a Rackle Interland.
Rakel Interland.
Rackle.
Well, just put it in the computer and just run the qconfig utility again.
Okie dokie. Let's do that. I'm going to have to reconfigure the machine, aren't I?
Yeah, eventually, but
I'm going to leave the Data Talk card in there just because, who knows?
that's fine. Ain't gonna do nothing.
Maybe some viewer will stumble upon this and have pity on us and find that software that it goes to. All right, it's there. And we need the reference disk.
No, just boot it normally.
Okay. Oh, that's right. That's right.
It's just going to give you a 165. You're just going to hit F1.
That's right. We're just trying to get the adapter.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
We just want the adapter ID.
Ah, poopy. I keep dropping discs. Good night, Chris. Take care.
Yep, night. Have a good one, buddy. Thank you for coming. Did it beep twice?
Oh, yeah.
Just hit F1.
Wee! See? That can't be good.
What?
All the C's.
Well, that's all those blank lines in the autoexec bat. It registers each one of those as an enter, so it just pops up blank C prompts.
Oh, well.
Now, which slot did you put it in?
It's in 3. 0FD.
0FDF. Yep, it's there.
How am I not finding it?
Because you're not good with hexadecimal.
Yeah, I'm not.
So if you look at the very first section where it says 0001 to 0FFF,
Yeah.
it's right at the very bottom, right before the break. Right before it changes to 1000 to 4FFF.
I'm sorry, I don't follow. What number am I looking for?
0FDF.
0F.
DF.
Oh, 0FDF.
Yes.
Okay.
It says NI 9210 microchannel network controller. It has a picture of a camera.
Somebody should maybe add the word Rackle to that in parentheses.
Well, it's probably a rebranded card.
Oh, that's true. Okay, never mind.
There's a lot of them that are.
Okay, save. And I'm going to put that on a floppy disk. And this will be the last thing before you go to bed. I promise you.
Okie dokie.
Well, you go to bed now, but you don't know what unscrupulous things I'll do while you're gone.
Yeah, exactly. So, Dave, are those pictures on Art and Tools ripped off of Peter Wentz site?
So now I run the reference disk.
Yeah, now run the reference disk. You didn't copy that to the reference disk, did you?
No, I did not.
Okay.
I know that's a bad idea. I just have to reboot it, right?
Yes.
Well, I'd be happy to add my pictures to that website, IBM Museum, because I don't think this specific Dana Talk Local Talk card I have. What the fudge?
It's because of the floppy disk. You didn't hit. Did you put the reference disk in?
I thought I did. Yeah.
That's weird. Do it again.
Anyway, I was saying my cord is a bit shorter than the one that was on the picture. What the fudge?
Oh, don't tell me a fucking thing got corrupted.
I tell you, these lifetime guarantee Office Depot discs are piles of shit. Guess I'm making another reference disk. Let me just see something. Can I access it within DOS without fucking it up?
Yeah.
Hey, DevNo, how's it going?
I'm working in Mac OS. He's working in DOS.
Isn't that freaking weird?
See? Mac OS.
You have, what is it, 8 or 8.1 you have on there?
8.1, yeah.
Nice. Very, very nice, Michael.
Needs more After Dark.
Well, here's A. That's the command file it was yelling about, right? Huh.
Drop into a DOS prompt.
Oops. I keep pressing the wrong thing.
You can do it by, I think, Shift F3 or Alt F4 will automatically exit.
Okay.
Do what Thomas says. Type VER space A colon. Oh, I guess we can't do that.
Huh. Oh. But that's what's on the C drive.
Well, that's what you're running now.
Well, this was fun. Oh, God. Well, I learned a little bit today. And that's not to trust floppy disks from Office Depot. Even if they are 99 cents. Oh, well. I mean, there ain't much use, I guess, putting the driver for the network disk on there, for the network card on there anyway.
No.
What other systems could this run, Mike, besides DOS?
You can run Windows 95 or OS2 on it.
Ooh, fancy.
I would personally run OS2 on it.
I've never used OS2, so maybe we'll have to do that on another stream. That would be fun.
Yeah, OS2 is a great system. I would run OS2 on it. Those things are fucking tanks on OS2. The only thing is you really do need a bigger hard drive. Oh, thank you, Dev Null. Appreciate it.
Oh, thank you for the super chat.
And yes, qconfig is cool. I don't think I've ever taken notice about that qconfig command under IBM DOS. I mean, it makes sense because, the IBM DOS was, made by IBM.
System transferred. What the hell did we do?
You just sys the A disk.
Should I try rebooting?
You can try. It probably won't load.
Yeah, at this point, I'll just write a new reference disk. Well, I'm glad I didn't bother doing this on the IBM PS2 that I have without a hard drive, because
I was going to say you're doing it on an IBM PS2.
Well, I mean, it would have been more of a pain in the butt. Like, we would have ran into the same issue, but it would have taken a lot longer because we didn't have a freaking hard drive. Well, we got that. It is booted from the floppy. No, we're not using a floppy RAID.
Oh gosh.
Oh, well, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning into our shenanigans, especially you, Mike, for putting up with me, and IBM Museum, and Thomas, and
Hey,
Eric.
this is the most fun I've had standing up in a long time.
Yeah, boy.
This is right up my alley.
Oh, boy.
Oh, excuse me. So, well, thanks for coming. No, do not install that.
No, it's. Oh, boy. I'm going to shut this machine off. But at least we know your investment works.
Yeah, not bad for $25.
I'd say so.
If I don't say so myself.
Oh, gosh. Oh. Yeah, well, thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Thank you, Mike, for putting up with me.
Hey, anytime. Thank you.
No,
Thank
no,
you to whoever's left. I got 22 likes.
There you go.
So
Sweet. Don't forget to like the video before you leave, please. Yeah, I don't know when I'm streaming next. This was my big idea to take around with this thing, and well, know how that happened. I think I would like to find the ISA card and then use the Vectra, because that machine's all set up and ready to go. It would be cool if I could try and install that in DOS and see how that happens. But
I don't think you need to. I'd be willing to bet you any money that Windows 95 probably has drivers for that card built in.
Yeah, well, we could try that. That'd be fun. Well, fun, but
because Windows 95 actually is the last version of Windows that supports microchannel.
okay.
You can actually run Windows 95 on a microchannel. I would not even attempt to run it on that 386.
Oh no, yeah, I would put the ISA card in the Vectra and just see if Windows 95 picks it up.
So,
but I need to image. I want to image that SCSI hard drive, but I don't know how to do that. How I would go about that, unless I just put a second SCSI drive in there and just clone all the files to it.
Well, you could do that.
Yeah. Oh well. Thank you, Mike, for putting up with me and for the stream. It's been fun.
Anytime. So thank you everybody for coming. I appreciate it.
And Mike is going to hit the end stream button from his PowerBook.
Yeah. So thanks everybody. You all have a good day. I am probably going to stream over the weekend. I don't know when, but
make sure you like and subscribe before you leave.
I will. Yeah, I will probably be streaming some PowerBook, not PowerBook 540, but PowerBook G4 shenanigans over the weekend. So if if you guys are all bored, stop by and say hi.
Heck yeah. I appreciate the high praise, IBM Museum.
Yeah. So thank you everybody that's here. Thank you to everybody that gave you super chats or super stickers or whatever you might have donated. I appreciate it. So everybody have a lovely evening.
Bye.
Bye.